Is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this bitch recording? What's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram, Snapchat, Grindr stuff, and all that other shit? This is your girl, T.S. Madison, and I'm coming to you loud, live, and in color with a very special announcement. Are you trying to get your business seen around the world? Are you trying to get those unique impressions? Is there a specific demographic that you're looking to reach? Well, look no further, honey. I'm your girl. We're currently running specials for our sponsorship packages that will boost your business. Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com. Advertise with us today. See you soon. Bye.
Maddie in the morning, 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 Maddie in the morning. What? Wait, hold on. What time is it? Whatever time it is, it's morning. It's 9 o'clock somewhere, bitch. Get in here and watch the show.
Lord, I had done tore up my God, I had done tore my mouse up. I'm sitting up here like, well, why the thing don't want to go down on the compound? Like, what the hell is going on in between the sheets in my home? Wait. Oh, wait, is that? Lord, I done tore the damn mouse up. I'd paid a whole lot of money for this. Oh, what is it doing? Oh, don't do that. Oh, no, I got to disconnect her. Lord, the shit dropped on the floor in there. And I got to disconnect. And I paid good money for this thing.
You want me to take a look at
it? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off because it's moving. Oh, it's moving funny. Oh my goodness, are we live?
Yeah, we live.
I had to turn this thing off. Oh,
okay.
I think I got it back together. It don't seem like I do. I'm gonna have to go to Amazon and order me another one. It fell on the floor and busted, y'all. Let me go on Amazon and get me another one.
It might be okay. We'll check it later, though.
Yeah, no, it ain't doing nothing. Oh, it say connect it. Connect it. You say connect it. Hold on, let me see. It's moving around and stuff. It's moving. Move right. There it go. I think it's working. I'm still gonna order another one.
Just to be on the same side.
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now on my Amazon. About to do it right now. Oh, what's up, everybody? Good. It's morning. Hey, look at God. And we step the night away. It happened. And now we can't turn back the hands of time. Yes, Mo, you know you feel that. Even though you ain't wake up over here, but you better be careful because you go to sleep, you done. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. It's 9 o'clock somewhere, you motherfucking hoes. Good morning, bitch. It's Juneteenth. And this morning, today, I ain't having no negativity about nothing black. Nothing. I ain't having no negativity about nothing black, bitch. It's a celebration. Baby, say it loud out there. I'm black and I'm proud. Even if you ain't black. Even if you're white. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm motherfucking proud. God damn it. It's Juneteenth. We get celebration, honey. Juneteenth. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. My God, today. We ain't having nothing going on with none. We ain't reading nobody colored. We ain't talking shit about nobody. Wait a minute. Hold on now. We might. Color folks still be acting up on Juneteenth. They do. Yeah, but listen, I wanted to come through this morning and celebrate it. Guess what? I got on my Black Power wig. And who said that down there? Put that up there. Who said that? Who said that down? I see y'all down in the comment section. It's just me and you this morning, honey. We ain't got no guests and we ain't got all that stuff this morning. It's just me and you. It's just me and y'all this morning, baby. It's just me and you. Yes. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I see something down in the comment. I don't want to say it. I don't want to see it. It scared me. Let me see. Make sure my mouse working. Or the thing that rolled don't work no more.
Oh, you don't?
No, that thing that. Oh, yes, it do. It's right. Mo, I got to still order me one. Oh. Listen, thank you already for opening up the doors with the Cash App situation. Timmy One Scott. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You know God is going to bless you for loving me. For all the time the trade did me wrong and you kept being true. You see, God's eyes, they're not closed. He's not asleep. You know, y'all know I'll be waking up with a song in my heart every day more. I don't know what it is. I get up. Sometimes it's a nasty song. But it's a song. I get up in the morning with a song. I'm happy. I'm black and I'm proud. Let me tell y'all something. This season that we are in, black people, is definitely a season. Even though with all this madness and stuff that's going on out here in the world, a lot of this madness is going on in the streets or whatever. We are in a movement right now, honey. And black people, we tearing that old ancient shit down. Aunt your mama had to go. Uncle Ben's had to go. Baby, we tearing all that shit down. All them old systems of oppression and all that old systems of shit that been sitting around and we've been walking through and going through for all of that shit. We fucking this shit up and we tearing this motherfucker to the ground.
You know, I started making my pancakes from scratch.
Wait a minute now, Mo. I don't know about them Nigerian pancakes. But no, wait a minute. Now, those real black pancakes. So I'm going to hold you to them. Them real black pancakes. We is fucking this shit up in here. Yes, ma'am. Who is this? Thank you, Mabel's Kitchen. My God, today, Mabel's Kitchen. Speaking of Mabel's Kitchen, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Our show today is sponsored by Black, honey. We got a black woman sponsor our show today. Miss Tracy Carter. Miss Tracy Carter made it happen today. Miss Tracy Carter, you are the reason why this show is running up and running this morning. Well, it's this afternoon, honey, but you know it's morning somewhere. Mo, please let us see what Miss Tracy Carter got for us, and I'm going to tell the peoples about it. Go ahead on and run that commercial.
Making my gourmet chicken salad is just this easy. All you have to do is add cooked chicken, along with my chicken salad dressing, and stir. It's quality ingredients, it's healthy. There's no carbs, no trans fats, no artificial preservatives, no sugar, and it's delicious. But don't take my word for it. Ask them.
Easy to fix and good to eat. Look for Tracy's Chicken Salad Dressing at your local grocery store in the refrigerated section.
Hey, listen, I don't know if y'all seen that. That's Tracy's chicken salad, okay? And we got a beautiful black woman up there teaching y'all how to make chicken salad. White folks, take notes. You ain't see no raisins in that. Don't do nothing. All white people don't put raisins in their chicken salad, but you know sometimes that raisin be good in there. Let's not fuck it up. Now listen, let me tell y'all something. I need y'all to go over to www.tracycarter.com or Amazon.com. That's TRACYE Carter.com. Now listen, I got some of this stuff right here. This is Tracy Carter's chicken salad right here. I want y'all. Wait a minute. You know that hold on. We running a colored organization. Hold on. You know it gets colored here. I go to sticking this stuff up to the light, and it go to acting fun. Why you want to act up, camera? Well, anyway, I will be posting this stuff up on my Instagram, so you'll be able to see. It makes slamming chicken salad, but can be used on everything. Okay, Mo, don't get no ideas. It makes a slamming chicken salad and can be used on everything, hot or cold. Use it to prepare salmon, tuna, or even spinach. Recipes are on the website at www.tracycarter.com. You'll have a meal in less than 20 minutes. Grill, bake, broil, pan sear, or just spread it on a sandwich. It's good. Try it, and you'll thank Miss Tracy later. Hell, I'm gonna have some of this today. Pick up a jar from Whole Foods Market in Atlanta. Okay, if you pick up a jar, all y'all rich colors, y'all bougie colors, and y'all ones that want to be bougie, run down there like Craig do. Run down there to the Whole Foods Market in Atlanta and get you some of this slamming chicken salad mix. Chicken salad dressing. Tracy's Creations. Man, just add chicken. God damn it. You can order from www.tracycarter.com or Amazon. It's on Amazon. Follow her on Instagram at I am TRACYE Carter. I'm Tracy E. Carter. Facebook, Tracy's Culinary Creations. Pinterest, Tracy's Culinary Creations. Twitter, Tracy's Culinary, at Tracy Carter. Listen, it's in the description box. It's in the description box up here. So when you want to go order it, you look in the description, you'll see tracycarter.com. And I want you to run that one more time, Mo. Run that commercial one more time. I want the people to make sure they see what Tracy did with that chicken salad mix. Come on.
Making my gourmet chicken salad is just this easy. All you have to do is add cooked chicken, along with my chicken salad dressing, and stir. It's quality ingredients, it's healthy. There's no carbs, no trans fats, no artificial preservatives, no sugar, and it's delicious. But don't take my word for it. Ask them.
Easy to fix and good to eat. Look for Tracy's Chicken Salad Dressing at your local grocery store in the refrigerated section.
Tracy, I really feel like having some of this morning, but I'm gonna have Wednesday afternoon. I really feel like having some of this, but we're gonna don't get no ideas. I done told you now. I know I'm looking real scrumptious this morning, huh? I'm already tuna, the chicken of the sea, honey. Actually, I'm tilapia. I'm man-made fish. Oh my God, I'm man-made fish this morning, honey. Listen, all y'all are sending me in the cash apps. Thank you, Daryl Mayo. Yes, Dakota Cox. God damn it, Dakota Cox. No, Dakota Cox will come through this motherfucker. That damn Dakota Cox. I love that name, the last name. We celebrating all things black this morning, baby. Listen, that even goes for big black dicks too. And I don't give a fuck who watching my show that say all I do is go back to the sex stuff about in my situation. It's my show and I can do what the hell I want to do over here in my basement, Basha. Because let me tell you something. If you gonna celebrate all things black, you got to celebrate that good black dick. You know, my white people that's out there watching, you know what I'm talking about too. Hey, yes, ma'am. All right, so we starting out with. Oh, wait a minute, we do got a guest this morning. Who is it? Wait, hold on. Wait.
Wait, listen to me. You blurry. Fix your thing. You kind of. It's kind of. It's not really clear.
The internet. The internet been acting up over here. It's the internet. The internet been acting up. The internet is. You ain't been over here, Chichi. So
I just text you, girl.
Yeah,
Please don't do this.
Don't come here with that energy. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Don't worry about it.
You don't do that.
Don't worry about it. Now. Listen, hey, don't worry about it. Don't come here with that energy. Because listen, the people can see me. The people can see me. Thank you, Adriana McClung.
I wish every day was Negro Day.
Well, it is. Ain't you black? Every day Negro Day, honey. Every day.
Yeah, that's why I put my afro on. I want to look like you today.
Oh, no, you can't never look like me, baby. I'm man-made, honey. You get what I'm saying?
Girl, here you go, girl. Man-made.
You ain't man-made yet, honey. You ain't a man-made fish yet. No, you're the beef department. I'm man-made fish. You don't.
What type of fish you is?
Tilapia.
What?
Tilapia.
I can't hear you. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Farm raised tilapia. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Joshua Fletcher. My God, today y'all coming through. Take Chichi out the screen for a second, honey. I gotta talk to the people. Listen, what season we in? We in Gemini season still? Y'all, is it still Gemini season, y'all? Y'all know, all right. Come on, Ebony. Oh, now see, now that's a good black name. Ebony. Ebony. Now, Ebony, I can't say your last name because I know you some kid in the more over there. That's one of them good motherland last name. Yes. Thank you, Star. Yes. You say you thank me for my new little. No, this ain't Little Richard wig, there, baby. This Angela Davis, baby. Baby, this is Angela Davis wig on a Pam Grill situation. Yes, ma'am, honey. All right, so I don't know are we still in Gemini? You say it's Gemini to the 21st. Y'all know I love my Gemini. My bae is a Gemini. You know, y'all might be a little twins going on in the situations. You know, y'all somewhere close to them damn Aries, and I was raised by Aries, so I feel like I've been raised by Gemini. Be two spirits leave me, girl. So y'all already know I got to do it. Because it's just the 21st. Because y'all ain't gonna see me on the 21st. So I got to do it for y'all. This is for y'all.
Happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to my daddy. I love you. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Let y'all know. I want to say happy birthday. Oh, to my daddy. I love you. Oh my God, my Geminis. Happy birthday, y'all out there. All right, come on, Adrian. Yes, come on, Adrian Scipio. Hey, come on, Adrian Scipio. Come on, Lori. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A.V. Adams. Oh, yes, ma'am. I want to back up in a living do. Baby, y'all is coming through for the dog. Y'all is feeling Juneteenth this morning. It's about the things black this morning. Hey, Basha. Oh, come on, Trey. Trey is coming through for the DOLL. Come on, Trey. Yes. Now I want to start out with this. What we're starting out with this morning, Mo. Let us see what's going on this morning. Who says it's Juneteenth? So you now listen, y'all. Now Mo trying to get his shit together over here. He said we got the, in the words of Sophia, fire Craig. He already came through and fired Vincent. So he trying to put together a little situation. Say, Mo, put together something because you from the motherland. You from over there in Nigeria. Let us know what's going on. And he said, okay, thank you, Jovan. Yes. He said, he told me, what you put this in here for? Oh, Juneteenth is Freedom Day.
New York.
So
they're going to try to they said starting next year.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be an official holiday.
Well, why the hell they ain't made it no holiday for this year?
I don't know. But hey, at least it's something though. It's better than nothing. That's what I say. At least they're going to celebrate. They celebrating us.
Listen. New York be first to do everything. I can't believe they didn't have it. They supposed to start it out this year. They supposed to start it out. Thank you, Adrian. They supposed to start it out with the situation. Now they ain't supposed to been playing. Don't play no games now.
Well, they said that's what they said. They said next year, June 19th, it's going to be an official holiday.
Like Martin Luther the King.
Yeah, so meaning kids, school's going to be
closed.
And government's going to be.
Please don't close the bank. No, we black people need the bank. Come back to me, Mo. No, we need. No. Put it back on me. Y'all close everything but the bank, please. On Juneteenth, y'all keep the banks open, goddammit. Keep all the financial institutions open in this bitch also. I need all the financial institutions open. I don't need y'all closing none of that. Nah, y'all got to stop with all the shit. Keep the banks open, damn it. I need to collect. Thank you, Amber. My God, Amber. Thank you, Tracy Fields. Thank you. Oh my God, you said your birthday was the 13th. All right, Tracy. All right. Oh my goodness, baby. Listen, let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right, you know. Now we celebrate that black queen there too. Miss motherfucking Tony Braxton, honey. Yes. Oh, Dion McKenzie, thank you, baby. Yes, ma'am, for Juneteenth. Amber sent me a little special gift. I thank you, Amber. Listen. Now, what else you put on here, Mo? Let's talk about it. Let's go through here and talk about it.
And then we got some soon to be the greatest black director / producer.
Well, what about Spike Lee and Lee Daniels?
How the way he's going, I think he's going to become the greatest.
Really?
I don't think I've seen a bad. I think all the things that he's done.
Well, before we say that, because I got some conversations about something.
All right.
So go ahead.
So let's talk about this.
Listen, we're celebrating Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele is coming up. Jordan Peele is coming up in the situation because he's got all this black stuff going on, honey. These black movies. He put out Us, and he put out Get Out, right?
Yep, he's remaking Candyman.
He's remaking Candyman. God damn it. Listen, Jordan Peele, I'm calling. Hey, he got this thing coming out called. Hey, go put it up here on the screen. Is it on HBO?
Yeah, it's going to be on HBO.
It's called Love Country. I cannot wait. He's teamed up with J.J. Abrams, and it's Love Country. And for me, I'm very excited about this stuff because y'all know I like wizardry and shit, and I got to stop quoting that damn transphobic ass J.K. Rowling's old transphobic ass bitch. Now I likes my Harry Potter, but I don't appreciate the shit how she be over there with the bullshit. Now, goddamn it, we gonna listen, eat her ass up. But I cannot wait to see Love Country. I mean, yeah, Love Country, right? Yep. It's on HBO. It's Lovecraft Country. It comes out on in August.
Yes, in August.
I was like, Lord, it's so many things I want you to spare my life for me to live to see. Lord, don't take me in the midst of none of that. I'm gonna sit home and be good, Lord. I'm gonna take my blood pressure pills. Lord, I'm gonna do the stuff I need to do, Lord. Don't take me during none of these times. Just let me see all of these things, because it's another thing I want to see. Go up here that's coming out that really had the children in their feelings. That really, this what I got to see right here. No, don't put yeah. This right here is what I got to see. Yes, I am so excited. I'm hoping that the COVID-19 and the coronavirus pandemic and all of the stuff that they got going on right now does not remove us from from off of schedule with our first. Well, not our first, but the way it changed was so amazing that we got our fish. Oh my God, it just fills me with emotion because y'all know how much I love the Little Mermaid. Y'all know I do my y'all know I live for my Ursula and all that stuff. But we have our first sickening black mermaid girl. Put it back up there. I cannot wait to see these things. These are things I'm so excited for us as black people. The people was heated because this girl, Miss Chloe, was cast. They're heated.
But you know the funny thing is that if it was the other way around, they wouldn't have a problem.
Baby, they was heated. They were heated. Heated on fire, Cletus. They was on fire. They said downstairs, Cletus, downstairs. Downstairs, Cletus. They was mad because we got us old black mermaid coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited about these things that are going on with us as black people. Thank you, Sheila Brooks. Thank you, Roberta Bledsoe. Dorothea Moss, my God, today. Yes, ma'am, Dorothea. Now that's so good. That's a good old, that's one of us. That's a good, Haley. I'm sorry. It's Haley. You know, I get them confused. You know, they look like one older than one younger than the other. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm old. And y'all know. Okay. Thank you, Dorothea. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you very much, honey, for blessing the girl. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me right now. Mo, my mama told you to go out there and get your plate and bring mine down here with you too. She texted me.
Oh, okay.
She said the food, the little snack that we got is ready. But y'all, I just want to say, this is definitely a time This is a time to be black. This is a time for us black people. Girl, we tearing down all this shit. When I saw Aunt Jemima, when I seen Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben's had to go, I say, God damn it, they moving something right now. When I seen that all those old systems of shit that was in place, that Confederate flag got to go down. Them peoples is hot about that Confederate flag got to come down. They is heated, bitch. I'm telling you, them bitches is like a bag of extra hot Cheetos, bitch. They is on fire, Cletus, on fire. You hear me? Thank you, Derek Herbert. Thank you, Cephas. Thank you, baby. Those people are heated, bitch. Heated, on fire, smoking, bitch. They like smoke in the band over there. Horns coming out their head, bitch. They get like hellfire on the end. What is that, Mo? Listen, my mom is good. My mom is like, listen, she's like God on time. She's an on time. God is a black woman. Fight me if you don't believe it. Fight me. God is a black woman. Who don't believe me? Who don't believe me that the living God is a black woman? Who don't believe me? The living God. Who don't believe me? God is a black woman. Mo, you done got quiet over there. You started eating.
No, I'm not quiet.
Oh, okay. Because God is a black woman. Thank you, Tafu. Oh, wait a minute, Mo. Can you tell me? I want to tell you. I really wish I could. Tafu, I can't really pronounce your last name. I know you some kin to Mo over there. You got one of those good old motherland last names. Thank you, Lavelle. Thank you, baby. Courtney. Thank you. Listen. So Miss Mary made me. Miss Mary made. She. You know we ain't been out to eat nowhere. So Miss Mary made me. She made me some. I would call it English muffins. I don't know if it's the Queen's English muffin, but I. Yes. Thank you, Brittany. So we went to the store, and you know we get those little English muffins. Wait a minute, what happened with Taco Bell? What they did to Taco Bell?
I don't know what they did.
What Taco Bell did? And I don't know how to eat that anyway. You know I'm mad at the motherfucker and all that shit right now. I'll be out there tearing that bitch down with it. Well, because that Wendy's already left, but the white woman did that.
Right.
That white girl burnt Wendy's down.
Burned it to the ground. Like
that white woman burnt that Wendy's down. Now they gonna tear her ass up. But she burnt that. What Taco Bell did? Ooh.
I think because Taco Bell supports the show. I think they do support the show.
I'm about to open up the lines in a minute. We're gonna talk about being black this morning.
Taco Bell, see what happened at Taco Bell, the boy, he had a Black Lives Matter shirt, and they wanted him to take off his shirt. And they said no. And they fired him because he didn't want to take off his Black Lives Matter shirt. I don't know which Taco Bell that was, though.
I did see them issue some kind of statement this morning.
Yeah.
The statement they say.
You see what happened to Starbucks too, right?
Girl, you know we ain't been to Starbucks since the Corona, so they ain't got to worry about it. Starbucks ain't got to worry about it. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Black people, we got to show them how strong the black dollar is. The black dollar
right. Right.
The black dollar is powerful, bitch. Don't you ever play with the black dollar. Don't you ever play with it. Don't you ever play with it. I'm telling you, the black dollar is powerful. Hold on.
Black gay dollar too. What you eating?
Yeah.
That's an egg muffin.
Sanchez. Well, Miss Mary made me a egg McMuffin. You know Miss Mary's so this is an egg McMuffin.
It's a McMuffin.
It's a McMuffin. It's an egg McMuffin. It has turkey, smoked turkey, an egg and a cheese, and she put jelly on it. She
I
put.
see, because every time you bite it, it's just squeeze eye.
Yeah, she didn't put jelly on it. She put Palettas all fruit. You know.
She texted me the other day.
She put Palettas all fruit on here.
Yes, because every time you bite, it just squeeze on, ooze on out. Yes. You did. I seen your interview yesterday. You did real good.
But you know, you can't talk to me. I'm passionate about business.
Right. And food. And and food. And food. So how you feel about Juneteenth?
My mama said don't do it. Yes, ma'am. Miss Mary made her. She made her egg McMuffin.
Egg McMuffin.
It has I think this is aged Swiss cheese, smoked turkey, egg, and Palettas all fruit. You remember the Palettas all fruit commercial? Remember the lady say, "Please pass the Palettas all fruit. Please pass the Palettas all fruit." And that old Southern country bitch came in there and say, "Would you please pass the jelly?" And he was like, bitch, let me tell you something. Them commercials back there used to take me away from the earth.
I know, because you said you was goofy. You just like shit like that.
That's how I got a lot of my wit and shit like that. I got a lot of my wit from watching TV, from watching lots of stuff. And this is why it's so important growing up in this world. Thank you, Wendy. Growing up in this world that we see things on television, like we have representation on television. I'm so glad. Listen, I'm so glad to see Black people on TV. I'm so glad. I'm actually so glad to see our people on TV as well.
Right, and me too.
I'm so proud. It's so much change that's going on in the world, and a lot of times people don't like change because it makes them feel uncomfortable. Well, if it's making you feel uncomfortable, good.
Right.
Sometimes necessary change. A lot of times, necessary change will make you feel uncomfortable because you're so used to being a bitch. Aunt Jemima. Baby, they tear that Aunt Jemima shit down, Uncle Beans. You know what that shit mean. And we just been buying it. I got a bottle of Aunt Jemima upstairs right now. We just buying the shit, acting like we don't see nothing going on. Acting like none of this shit is just going on right in front of us, making the ice cream. Listen, we got to get rid of the ice cream man truck. The ice cream truck. That jingle, we got to get rid of the ice cream truck. The ice cream truck got to go.
Damn.
We done got used to and complacent with. It's coming down. They got to go. Let me see. Mo.
You got to change.
Oh.
You been okay, big girl? You ain't lose no weight.
At all.
You still big and pretty. Your face still full.
Heavy, baby. Heavy, baby.
Yes, you still look good, man.
You don't see this pretty face?
You said you was the chicken of the steed.
Yes.
Yes, the chicken of the steed.
Heavy,
Mother
baby.
Goose. Mother Goose, baby.
Regis, you say, why the ice cream truck? Well, the ice cream truck think the song. Y'all need to go to Google's and find out what the ice cream truck song is. When you find out what the ice cream truck song is, a lot of you people that run the ice cream man down gonna be hotter than fish grease. Because when I found out what the ice cream truck
tell us what it's about. It's Juneteenth. Just tell us. If we don't know, just tell us what it means. Say it, Big Coochie.
Well, it's about niggers eating watermelon.
Oh. Elaborate. Niggas eating watermelon. What does that mean?
You know what the fuck that means?
Tell me. Elaborate. It's Juneteenth. Come on now. They're gonna make it a holiday next year. Let's express it. The day is the day that we need to express it. You know, they've been expressing it all over the world. They've been fucking shit up all over the globe, all over in different bitch, like everywhere, bitch. They is upset.
It's a song about niggers and watermelon. I don't want to go through it, but when I found out that what it was, I was heated.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you find out about things, it makes you heated. It just makes you just heated. Because you don't. And this is why I'm telling you. This is why I'm telling you that all these things. This is a great time to be Black, because we're seeing lots of things. Oh, wait a minute! I'm getting some tea. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Trey. But listen, it's things that's going on. Like we need to know this stuff. This stuff we gotta know. And what we thought it was not. Right. So a lot of stuff that's going on that we've been complacent with, or we've been cool with, we never really paid it any attention. A lot of this shit been built in, racist undertones, girl. Go ahead.
So do this alligator, got something to do with the white people feeding the Black babies to the alligators? All that has something to tie in with all of this, what's going on, right? Like the Juneteenth, the whole thing going on right now?
Everything. God damn it.
Okay.
Everything. Everybody is in the club getting tipsy. Everything, bitch.
Everybody in the club.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Gerald B. Me. Put Gerald B. Me's comment up there. Go up. Oh, you
know them coming. Oh.
No, yeah. Right. Gerald B. Me say he just looked up the ice cream truck song. Yeah, all spots clean. We not deleting comments. That I'm not. I don't even have the access over there.
I found right here.
Scroll down. Mike Williams right here. Mike Williams said, I'm on the fence about the Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben thing, so they're going to replace those amazing Black faces with white people or nothing at all. Well, see, Aunt Jemima is like a stereotype, like a Hattie McDaniel thing, like a maid and all. I Aunt Jemima,
Yeah, and they said something about they used to be like a Black slave that would go around cooking pancakes for white owners and stuff like that. I was like,
Now listen, white people, I don't want y'all to get scared, because a lot of y'all white people. Come on, let's move this comment. A lot of y'all white people that's learning, like a lot of white people, a lot of Black people that's just like Chi-Chi just learning about this ice cream truck song. A lot of white people are just now learning this stuff because this shit been put in place, and it's been going on for so long.
They made it a norm.
Everything is, just seems normal. Like we just walking through normally every day, walking past that fucking Confederate flag too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen them people. They was hot about when they burned that flag on. When they set that flag on fire, baby, they wanted the baby right there. Oh, let me see you bite it. Take a bite out of the crime.
Girl, this ain't a crime right here, because if it was, I'd have been locked up years ago.
Yes, big girl. Watch out for the big girls. Oh my God, yeah. So they've been really messing up the world. And I wanted to go over there to what happened?
That's right. Jay McCullough. Go right here to Jay McCullough. Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Oh, does that star spangled banner wave?
Hey. I know you was gonna do all that.
For the land of the free. You would get Whitney to sing that. You would have Whitney Houston up there singing that and making that an all-time the alma mater for the United States of America, honey. That's really stamping it like that. You would have Whitney singing that. Let's find the words. Y'all want to Google the rest of the words? Come on, let's do it. It's Juneteenth.
Let's talk about it.
It's Juneteenth. Let's Google the rest of the words. Y'all, anybody down there with Google, put the rest of the words up there about the Star Spangled Banner. This is why I'm very much so. When I talk to my mother and things like that, because she's like, well, boo, I don't think they should be burning and tearing this. I said, Mama, listen, tear this motherfucker down. And she said, tear this bitch down. Tear this bitch to the ground. Because first of all, you know how I'm hearing lots of black people saying, well, you know, why are they doing it? This ain't, we don't own them neighborhoods either. we don't own Perrine. We don't own Goose. We don't
own everything that's Spanish, baby.
We don't own Liberty City. We don't own that. Bitch, we don't own none of that. Bitch, we don't own nothing. It ain't First of all, J.P. Chase Morgan owns your land. The J.P. Chase Morgan. They own your land, your property.
Right.
Bitch, you pay your mortgage. You don't own. Black people don't own none of this motherfucking shit.
No, bitch, you don't own none of that. Bitch.
None of it.
It's so sad.
Y'all out here tearing up and leaving me to tie this motherfucker up.
Tear that bitch up. Because, you know, I did want to go out there and protest, though. I did want to go out there and do that thing.
No, listen, there's a difference between protesting and looting.
You said what?
There's a difference between protesting and your type of looting.
Bro, I don't do those things no more, bro. I'm saved. But I did want to go out there and fuck some shit up, though. Let's take my little first grade shot. You know.
You want to go out there and fuck some shit up and come home with a TV? Don't mind.
That was the usual Coco. I'm gonna get the TV, boo.
That's a verse. That's a verse.
I'm gonna get the TV, Mom. Not the TV.
No, God.
But I did want to go out there, you know, and just do it for my gay black young people. You know.
Thank you, Gladys. Thank you, Gladys.
I'm for everything gay. Everything black and gay. Well, it's Juneteenth. You look so pretty. I haven't seen you in a long time, girl. Last time I seen you, girl, you was shading me, girl. You know, you always shades me, girl.
Girl, I ain't finna stop because you don't want me to stop. Don't do me. Do that hair.
Girl, you was shady, girl.
Put Margarita Galvin's comment up there. Auntie Mama was a corporate architect based off a real enslaved black woman named Nancy Green who was never compensated as promised. Tear the motherfucker down.
Tear the bitch up. What she said? Put the Billy Club that bitch and give me that.
Tear the motherfucker down. Black people be proud to be black.
Yeah.
Bitch, our skin built the wealth of this country.
Yes.
It built that. You bitches out there about businesses being towed up. That business don't belong to you. The business don't belong to them people. The fucking ground don't belong to it. The damn insurance company don't belong to it. Tear the motherfucker down.
It's about to occur right now, bitch. It's about to occur right now.
Bitch. The neighborhood you live in, it don't belongs to you. Bitch, you just pay. You're there, you paying the rent man. The rent man, he paying the mortgage man. The mortgage man is J.P. Chase Morgan that own all of that shit.
Message, y'all.
That be out there denying you people, you first-time home buyers.
Right.
You black-owned business people. Just like myself, who a bitch won't let come through when you put your sex and your race down there, bitch, please believe that it's definitely counted against you.
Mm-hmm.
Black History, Monkey Wrench, Snopes.com, Solomon Merrick of Springfield, Massachusetts, patented the first wrench in 1835. White folks put monkey in front of it because a black man invented it. Yeah, I just saw that the other day.
Damn, baby. So they've been doing this long time. Oh,
that's why we.
I don't think I could have made it. I don't think I could have made it back through those times. They would have been took me out.
That's why it's called monkey wrench.
I think that's why they would have been took me out.
Leah said, "Cancel Betty Crocker." What Betty Crocker done did? Leah, tell us about Betty Crocker.
But we ain't really fuck with Betty Crocker like that anyway.
Priscilla say, "I can't get a home loan for nothing." Right? You get what I'm saying? We don't own none of that shit. None of that. None of that.
I don't think I would have lasted back in them times. I think they would have been took me out.
Thank you, Patricia. You know I love you. Let's see.
They would have been took me out there. That's just too much.
Put Christina's comment up there. She said, "Wow, 44 years old. I just learned that my favorite sip is an actual person by the name of Nancy Green." Right. You know what they also need to do? They need to go through and rearrange the history books about black folk. You know, they need to rearrange it. The history book, like we've learned the history of this country. You know,
they need to let some black people write those books. Some white people write those books.
We have learned they need to go through the school curriculum and restructure that school curriculum. Because let me tell y'all something. I felt so dumb. I felt dumb. Okay. Because when I was 39, I think I was 35.
I'm like, bitch, you 39. Wait, bitch, how old you really is?
I'm old enough, okay. I think I had to be about 35 or maybe 33 or 35. One day it was in my mid 30s.
That was like 40 years ago, right?
Almost, but bitch, listen, look this good at that age. And look like a woman doing it. But
go ahead.
Move that comment, Mo. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Joylette Sutton. Thank you. I found out, God, and y'all, please, y'all, don't think that I'm stupid dumb. But I found out that Egypt was in. Was the Nile River that Egypt was in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Mo, you know, I was in my mid 30s because you know you never think about Egypt and you never think about it because they never
right. They never really describe like you know.
What they do with Egypt is because you know Egypt is like Egypt has a lot of similarities with the people in the Middle East. Number one. Number two, Egypt was like one of the most well-developed countries in history. White people don't want you to know that.
I didn't know that it was. I felt
only Africans knew that Egypt was African. Really.
I almost was in tears. You know, really when I really paid attention, I was like, "Oh my God!" And then when you start, it's just so many things. There's so many things started coming into my brain. Like, wait a minute. So if Egypt is in Africa, this means that, wait a minute, Moses was black and this stuff was black and all these things was black. Like all my mind, my brain just started flooding.
Not trying to go to the Bible and everything, but when you listen to the Bible and how they're describing other people, you'll hear them, you'll read in the Bible that they had woolly hair. They had dark skin.
Wait, is this woolly hair or happy?
Yeah. That's wool, bitch. That's wool. Straight from a black African sheep. But you just had a conversation. We just talked about this like a couple weeks ago.
Hold on, Chichi. I felt dumb. I felt so dumb. And I was like, I felt dumb.
Yeah, I mean, you're not the first person that you're not the first person to that believe that I've met that believed that Egypt was not part of Africa. You know.
Yeah.
Like those, like when I say like they had a lot of similarities to Middle Easterns, I mean like cultural wise, like you know, they speak like I think like something similar to like Arabic or something like that. You know, I know a lot of Egyptians that are like on the Muslim side and everything. So that's why they associate it. And then plus, if you look back in history, Egypt was always colonized by some European power or some, you know.
Right.
So that was like the first country that they actually went through to get into Africa was Egypt. So it's kind of like, okay, since they are so connected, let's make Egypt a part of not let's make a part, but let's not associate them with Africa. Let's associate them with the Middle Eastern.
You cussing somebody out in the message?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was really dumb. Like I felt stupid.
They've taken a lot of stuff from.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of credit for shit that they stole that wasn't theirs. So that's why it's good. It's good to know your history. See, I ain't know none of this, you know?
Right. Let's open up the lines. And let's let the people come in and talk on June because yeah.
Mo, open the lines up, Mo.
I just put the link inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inside, what you call it?
There we go.
We got Kenneth.
Let's go. Bring Kenneth on. Yes, Kenneth.
There we go. Yes, Kenneth.
Bring Kenneth on.
Oh shit! Let me mute the TV.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you gotta mute that.
Damn. I guess I should have been prepared. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth. Where you calling from?
New York City.
Oh, New York City? What they doing in New York City?
Child, I think it's supposed to be like some kind of like a festival parade going on today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a photographer, so I'm gonna head down there this afternoon. Well, in a couple of hours or so.
Oh, okay.
Get some photos. What are you guys getting into in the ATO? You guys are open. I've been getting notifications from you guys, like bars open, clubs open, because I work with events too, and I get like notifications and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all need to chill the fuck out. Like y'all going to bars and shit.
Baby, people gotta get their life. There's a lot of shit going on. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. So I guess like being at home is not gonna cut it because you know being at home for so long and just like it's just a breath of fresh air just to go outside and just finally probably like just to mingle again. So most people just really just so caught up and just want to just mingle again. Then it's got a lot of protesting and a lot of it's been a lot of shit going on. So they've really been fucking up a lot of shit. And, like at the end of the day, a bitch is tired. So I mean, bitches gotta express, they gotta express the way they feel some type of way. So I guess just let them, by them going out and just being mingled.
And what really bothers me is the boule and the black bourgeoisie. Like it's like no matter what black people do, there'll always be a nigga naysayer. Like they'll always condemn what people are doing to advance whatever goal that it is that they have. They just condemn peacefully, violently, begging. Like they condemn everything, you know. And then they say, look at me, I'm the Black American dream. You should just pull your, You're just repeating the same sentiments that white people.
Yeah, that's why the people fucking shit up because a bitch tired of those type of people.
Right. And when motherfuckers, when we come together, which I feel like in the future we are, because there's a shift happening. And I hope that those fucking bootlicking ass nigga naysayers, when we do come together, y'all stay over there with the white folks and shit. Since y'all want to be a part of them so bad, stay over there. Stay over there. But as far as like changing like the shit, I mean, it's okay with that ancient mama shit and all that shit, but I mean, I'd rather for you to pay the people that you've emulated, because that picture is someone.
That's somebody's grandma, bitch.
Right, that's somebody's grandma, whether they drew it of her or took a photo, that is a human being, Pay them. Then I'll feel a type of way. I don't care about changing the fucking name and making it Karen Crocker or Karen Pancakes. I don't give a fuck about all that. Pay money.
Who said they're gonna name it Karen?
I'm just saying, motherfuckers on Twitter talking about they're gonna name it Karen Crocker.
Yes, Karen
Crocker. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's fine. Taking down statues is fine. But where's the real shit? Where's the laws? Where's the real shit? Pay people their monies. Where these reparations? Pay people their monies. Make shit right. You know what I'm saying? On your knees, begging and shit, praying. That's nice too, because every knee shall bow. You know what I'm saying? And I believe all of them must repent for the ultimate sin, because they reap the benefits of America's ultimate sin. So you must repent one way or another. You will do that. However, pay like you do, Maddie. I don't got no nails, boo, but right. Run me my coins,
right.
And as far as like us black people, like I just want us to, like, when we say this black, I'm black and I'm black, I'm black and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, really mean that when you say like, you're black first before you're trans. Number one, boo, you have not done the scientific research to even say that you're black first. So let's start from there. You haven't done the scientific research. Number one, okay, I'll give you that. We are black first. If you're saying that, then treat us as such. Treat us like we're black first, and not we are alphabet soup first. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just continuously contradict yourself. I was engaging with some straight heterosexuals last night, and I was bringing up the fact that the women getting thrown in dumpsters, got hit in the head with a skateboard, the trans women getting beat up by like 50 motherfuckers in the store, and these dudes are like coming up with a bunch of excuses, and they're like, well, women are raising these boys. I mean, just like, it's just a continuous, like, when will you see the error of your ways? I mean, heterosexual men, to me, are the common denominator. I mean, I'm not trying to put verses or, anything like that or cause drama, but it is what it is. Brutality, bullying against the alphabet soup, LGBT, brutality and killing against women, brutality and killing against other straight men. I mean, it's a common fucking denominator. Get your shit. And then when we talk about things like this, you're angry, you're too sensitive, you're dramatic, you're all of these things except for acknowledging what's being said. So, I don't know about the men. I feel as though that they feel some type of way because the women wear the pants in the black society. They run shit, So I don't know, like.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you, Kenneth. It was nice speaking to you, and we enjoyed it.
Enjoy your Juneteenth.
Oh, you're welcome too. Thank you, baby. And take a lot of pictures.
Come on, like
I will.
All right, baby. Love you too. See you later.
All right, baby. Okay. Hi, Randy. How you doing?
Hey,
What's
Randy.
up, sis?
Hi, baby.
How you doing today?
Child, honey, it's Juneteenth.
It is, and in Denver, it's a big thing because we have a big jazz scene here, and so I'm kind of upset that the Rona was here because usually they do a parade and everything down by my house, but I just want to let you know that yes, Egypt is in Africa. Remember, we come from kings, queens, and pharaohs.
know. Now I know, but you
Well,
know.
it's so close. It's so close to Saudi Arabia, so a lot of people think it's in the Middle East, but no. And then I'd learned something new about the ice cream truck today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there when I get out here and make sure. Just get up on my little black stuff real quick.
You ain't know nothing about the ice cream truck.
I didn't know that about the ice cream truck. That's something new.
The ice cream truck jingle now.
Yeah, I ain't know about that because I used to run out the door. Yeah,
That's what you ran down there. That's what they knew you was gonna run down there and gather that up.
But I just want to say hi and happy Juneteenth, and y'all have a great day. All right.
Same to you, baby. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Love you, Chi-Chi. Love you, Maddie.
Love you
too.
Thank you.
And now next, Rachel.
Come on, Rachel.
Come on, Rachel.
What you got to say? Come on, Rachel.
Hey, happy Juneteenth.
Yes, Rachel.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Rachel.
Girl.
Girl, Rachel, what's the tea, girl?
So, I heard about Taco Bell. Bitch, I ain't gonna buy no motherfucking chalupas anymore, bitch. No motherfucking chalupa. Now I can sit it with twist toe, but they can shove that one up their ass too.
No, Rachel.
Come on, Rachel. Did somebody say you got a funny tongue?
And they should pay Aunt Jemima back. And they should pay her family back. For all those years, bitch.
Yes, Rachel. Rachel, what you got on, girl? What is this? The raw? I mean, what is this? The
Girl, I was in the kitchen, you know, whooping it up, looking at a little meal. You know.
Oh, okay. Girl, Rachel. All right, Rachel, girl, you look cute, girl.
Here she go, y'all. Here go Rachel.
Chop.
Here she go.
It's Juneteenth. It's Juneteenth from now on, motherfucker. From now on, ho.
Come on, Rachel. Yes, there you go.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yes, Rachel. Do it for the Black Hawks, Rachel. Do it for all the Black Hawks, Rachel. Yes, God.
Rachel.
Rachel, do it for all the Black Hawks that got terminated from Taco Bell, Rachel.
Yes.
Do it for the Ethiopian cock. Oh, do it for the Nigerian cocks.
Do it for the Egyptian cocks, Rachel.
God damn it.
Yes.
Yes, Rachel. Do it for all the BBCs.
All the major BBCs, Rachel.
BBCs, yes.
Here she go. Bop, 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 pop that ass like dynamite. Boom. Get on my motorbike. If you act it is going down.
Talisha is reading. Talisha says, oh my God. Rachel, we'll be back to you, Rachel. Bye, Rachel. We're going to come back to your crazy ass. Bye. All right. Hamad. Hamad, ain't you
baby?
No, Dubai.
Dubai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You in Dubai?
Right.
It's dark over there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 8:19 in the PM now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So guys, I have a question for all of you. How can someone who is not American support the cause?
I
mean, it's pretty sad, but all we do is watch the news and like.
Oh damn!
What do you guys think? What do you guys in the comment section? What do you guys think? What do you think that someone that's not American, and that's out of the country?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they can do? What do you think?
Probably like find like an organization that you probably could give money to.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people, now. Hirsch.
My bad, sweet.
Oh, they said it is a global thing. They said donate. Black Lives Matter. Hamad, you can cash out me.
Hey, I told you before that. Like, I can't use Cash App here. It's not allowed.
Oh, they can't use Cash App over there.
Oh my God! Y'all is so messy.
But tell them, try to find like Ahmad. Listen, try to find like
they is so messy.
try to find like an organization or something.
Give me 3 or 4 of them damn rubles y'all got over there. I want a couple of them rubles, sonny. You know, y'all rich as hell around there. Let me see. Y'all is a mess. Y'all so messy in this thing over here. I'm just being a mess. Rubles, sonny. I some shit I see. Don't pay me no attention on my. Don't pay me no attention.
Tell him something, girl. He asked you a question. He want to know. He wants some answers.
I'm over here reading what the people say. I asked the people. They say he can
want to put the comments on there.
Look.
He want to help. He want to donate.
Hold on, Ricky say buy black owned products. It's going about 2. Yeah, it's going fast as hell. And I would be over there to help. Go ahead.
That's good, Ahmad. Ahmad, that's great that you want to help. That's nice.
I really do, and I go and check I do check the website, and I went to one of the Black Lives Matter websites, and it had so many options, like to help the people, the victim, which I have, and then to help the the protesters.
Oh my God, Jasmine, y'all, why do y'all?
They said Ahmad is really asking really questions. He want to know.
This is sending me, girl.
I see, girl, but this man is there in his theories. He is serious.
I am.
That's why we can't get nothing. That's why we can't get nothing going. Oh, y'all is so messy.
But I get what he said. He said he just probably don't want to put money into stuff that he don't know if it's going to reach to the people that he's trying to help.
I feel him on that. On that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I understand, baby. Dang. I wish I had an organization where you could shuffle money or help. I don't know, Ahmad. But I know there's probably like somewhere that you could find like organizations that's willing to, you know, like take your help or find somebody to help you. Because I really don't know, to be honest and truthfully. Where Craig at?
Craig probably on his bicycle. He probably got a repair now.
Oh shit!
I'm trying to be serious. I am. I'm trying to be.
This man is dead serious. Oh,
I'm trying to be serious too. I'm reading what y'all saying. I'm seeing what I'm looking over here. What y'all saying?
Ahmad, he is very handsome though. Ahmad, yeah.
Thank you.
Don't start this. Don't start this, TT. Don't start this now.
Oh my God, girl.
Don't start this.
All right, I'm done.
I'm trying to focus.
Girl, focus.
The hell you go with the bullshit? Yeah, Craig. Bicycle.
I don't want to take too much of your. I don't want to take too much of your time. I'll keep watching, and
we're gonna find a good place for you. You stay right there. You stay back there in the background. We'll be right back.
All right.
Don't go nowhere.
Hey, serious.
Oh, I did not know I was going to be on here. How you doing?
Come
hey, baby,
on.
what's up?
With the phone sex voice. Yes.
Unfortunately, my voice is, hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. I can't help it.
Okay. So give me some telemarketing voice. Give me some black telemarketing voice. Thank you for calling Bridgie BD&D.
There she go.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling such and such. How may I help you?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's it. I got big ass black man in this voice. But anyway, I just wanted to say happy Juneteenth to you guys.
Same to you, baby.
In regards to Ahmad, you know, buy black, look into what's going on. I'm glad that you're watching the news over there. And I do have a friend that is also in Saudi, and we have like a group chat and we're talking about these things. And I actually, contrary to popular belief, I have a couple of white people who is advocating 10 times harder for black people than I see with a lot of white people. So I have a good group chat of people on all sides when it comes to what's going on. And it's great to have good allies in this particular time because it's crazy out here. Like, you know, I've been going through it because every day I've been seeing some bullshit about, you know, white people just fucking caring in every fucking way. What the fuck is going on? Like, do y'all not watch the news? Y'all have these powerful ass devices in your hand and y'all are just acting stupid still. Like, what the fuck? I'm just confused. But Yeah, in regards to buy black, black people, look into your black businesses and your local area. I'm from Philly. I live in Jersey, and right now they're doing a silent protest down 52nd Street in West Philly, which is a black ass neighborhood, and they're doing that going downtown. And so if you're off, I took off today. I put that shit on Monday. I was like, no, I'm off, and they were like, sure, thanks. And I was off because I usually got 2 weeks. I was like, no, I went off on Friday. And I looked at my supervisor and was just.
You had to have Juneteenth off.
Huh?
You had to have the day off.
I had to have the day off. I'm not doing shit but being here with you guys, and I'm going to play me some video games, but I'm just staying in my black ass skin because.
Right.
It's fucking. It's mentally draining. With all this shit that's going on. And they go out there announcing Breonna Taylor, if y'all didn't see it, one of the cops got fired, which is, good. I want all of them fired. I want all of them tried. I want all of them arrested. Like we've been screaming about this shit since it's become national. Fire everybody. Y'all boarding up the fucking courthouse and shit because y'all setting the prefaces that, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all want St. Louis, where is it? St. Louis, I'm sorry, to burn down? Go ahead and not do nothing. I swear they gonna tear that shit up. And I'm gonna be sitting like.
Well, here's the thing. Just now, if they find any of those people not guilty, they think that the children was out there.
They gonna fuck this shit up.
They gonna fuck it all up. And all I'm gonna say is, people, be safe. They're gonna bring in all the National Guard.
They're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to, because bitch, I'm
them
telling you,
people not playing about that shit no more, man.
It's gonna be a bulldozer going 100 miles an hour every direction, taking this bitch to the ground.
All of it. And I'm gonna be sitting here and feel like, I mean, the fuck, you want me to be sympathetic? Nope, ain't happening. But anyway, I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. You got other people, but I love you guys.
Shandy.
Y'all are awesome. And stay black. That's all I got.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, stay black.
Juneteenth.
All right.
All right, baby. What you looking at, Quisha?
I'm just reading the comments coming through.
Oh.
Hey, Kara.
Hey, Kara.
Maddie. Hey, Chi-Chi. You wearing that
How
wig,
are you, baby?
bitch?
She said you wearing that
I
wig,
am great.
Oh, thank you.
I am great. I just wanted to talk about some of the stuff going on that y'all done discussed earlier, but y'all kind of like glazed over some stuff, and I wanted to give y'all some more information about, particularly with that Confederate flag. South Carolina, when Dylan Roof killed those 9 people in that church, that they banned the Confederate flag in the whole state. You can't have it. So, them motherfuckers, I'm going to tell you what they did. I live in North Carolina. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I'm about 40 miles up from the South Carolina border. Them motherfuckers went and cemented and planted a huge Confederate flag. You can see it for miles on I-95. You can see it. It's standing straight up. And it goes way up in the air. And a Confederate flag. And it's a billboard behind it. And I'm just like, what kind of shit is this? There's no justice. You know what I'm saying? It's no justice when you go 40 miles up the road and you plant this big ass Confederate flag after this motherfucker done killed 9 innocent black people in the church. Like that shit, that this is the things that the media, this is where they fail us, because they don't talk about the local injustices that continually go on, how they perpetuate this racism over and over again. I also didn't know about the ice cream truck situation. I didn't know. I had no idea about that. But Maddie, when you say you didn't know about the Egyptian being a part of Africa, the reason why is because they whitewash everything. You know what I'm saying? You still got people praying to white Jesus like he white. How, sis? How? How that make sense? How? You gonna tell me thousands of years ago that a white person ended up at that particular area of the world? How? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is comical. It's comical. Like the shit that people will believe in order to preserve some kind of racial superiority when there is none. Truth be told, there is none. It's just a pigment on our skin. That's all. Because of the area of the world that we were born in or where we generate from, we just so happen to have this pigment in our skin. That's it. That's all it is. And I think that, you know, once we get to a place where we can have these honest conversations and people will actually sit down and listen, because you got white people sitting up here defending the police and defending the shit that's going on around here. And it make absolutely no goddamn sense. Like, how you logically.
And we got Candace.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
We got Candace on helping them.
Oh, hell. You know, I don't like that chick. I feel like, you know, y'all sitting here listening to a college dropout talk black to y'all, but you're not gonna listen to the black people talk black to y'all. This is why I feel like the media has definitely failed us, because we sit here, we 12% of the population, but yet you sit here and you find reason to believe in your logical mind. Y'all are 60+% of the population, and you believe in your mind that black people is just inherently more committing more crimes and shit like that. It's not true. FBI statistics tell you it's not true, but you don't believe that shit. That's y'all people telling y'all it's not true. We commit more violent crime, but overall, white people commit more crimes and do less time. That's the problem. The problem in America inherently, and why there is a huge situation where you got way more black people in prison right now today, is because of the sentencing and how they sentence black people for first-time offenses and minor offenses. You don't give these people a chance. Whereas with the situation with Brock Turner, he raped that girl, clear as day raped that girl. And his own people held him down so the police could come get his ass. And he do 3 months in prison and don't have to register as a sex offender, and you rape some damn body. Like, the shit is comical. The shit that be going on, it don't make absolutely no sense. I have people in my family get first-time marijuana offenses, right? And their whole lives be destroyed. College-educated people, things like that, whole lives be destroyed. But you constantly see what's going on right now. They are now profiting off the same shit that we were doing in the 80s and the 90s. The same shit they're profiting off of. They're getting their tax write-offs. They're getting their whole life. You got white people buying up their industry left and right because of the profitability of it. Where is the black dollar? Where is the black reparation in that one situation alone? Because we deserve multiple. There are multiple instances where we deserve to be paid, because we paved the way in so many industries. It don't make no sense how they sit here and they want to believe. People out here actually believe it, that white people created all of these damn things. Literally, if you think about the way a house is constructed, everything in your house was created and enabled by black inventors. Every single thing, the refrigerator, air conditioning, everything. How do you wire electricity into a home? Created by a black person. We couldn't even have electricity in our houses without black people. We are the ones that have started and created and enabled this country to be as great as it is today. And until they start honoring us, it's not gonna, I mean, burn it all down. Burn it all down. I don't give not one fuck. And like Maddie said, we don't own. Why the fuck should we care if a Target is burning? Y'all up here tripping about Targets burning. Y'all shop at Targets, but the Targets is in our neighborhoods. We don't own it.
Right.
We don't get to profit off of it. And let's talk about that situation. They now coming out. They're talking about the George Floyd situation. The man called the cops for the phony $20 bill, right? Mm-hmm. The man done called the police on people. The man business is in a black neighborhood. You done call the police on people 250 times in less than 2 years. That's what we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We need to talk about these people who come in our neighborhoods and you make money off of us in our neighborhoods. We enable you to make financial, you sending your kids to private schools and shit and enabling and buying stocks off the money that we give you, but you calling the cops on us knowing that there's a probability that they could kill us for no reason at all.
Come on, baby.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, I don't agree with none of that shit going on. We need to take back our neighborhoods. We need to take back and own our own base and our own communities. There need to be Black Wall Streets originating all over this goddamn country, because until they learn that we're not going to give them our black dollars or we're going to spend our black dollars with each other, nothing is going to change. Nothing will change. And that's what I had to say on it. I implore all black people, continue, look up all your local black businesses and support them. You know what I'm saying? I run my own business, but at the end of the day, I'm a trucker. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to get money out here because it's just out here. You know what I'm saying? But these businesses in our communities that deserve so much credibility for the things that they are doing. You know what I'm saying? I see black businesses giving away school supplies and stuff in Fayetteville all the time, every year. They're constantly giving out coats and stuff to kids at Christmas, but you don't see these corporations that's in our neighborhoods giving out shit to Black children in that time of need. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we are in a strategic position. We just went through the Obama years. And nothing happened. Nothing strategically happened. We lost 53% of our Black wealth because of the housing crisis. And he chose to bail out the banks, the JP Morgan and Chase. He bailed their asses out when they illegally took Black properties from Black homeowners. And you got to sit here and you're going to try to validify what's going on today because Black people are poor. But why are they poor? You know what I'm saying? It took so many years to build up that wealth for it to be erased just like that in that housing crisis situation. And it did not have to be. It did not have to be. And we had a Black representative in that White House who did nothing. He allowed that shit to happen. And I will never support Obama for that very reason, or Joe Biden for that reason. Because at the end of the day, he perpetuated systematic racism against us. And until you acknowledge that fact and realize that shit in your Blackness, nothing will change. Y'all sitting here lining up to vote for Joe Biden. Why? Why? He the reason why there's so many Black bodies in prison right now today. Right now today. I'm not saying Donald Trump is any better. I'm not advocating for Donald Trump. I'm not a Republican. I never will vote for a Republican. But what I'm saying is, when you think about why Black people didn't show up for Hillary Clinton, this is why. Because they know. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be differences made in the system. You need to put representatives up there of the people. And until you honor that fact, the Democrats was going to continue to lose. I don't believe the polls, just like I didn't believe them in 2016, because like I said, I'm in a purple state. I'm in a state that goes either way. And I saw too many Black people saying, I'm not voting for damn Hillary Clinton. I'm voting for Donald Trump. You think the same thing's not going to happen again? Because if you keep repeating history, you're putting the same kind of people up, and you thinking that the damn shit is going to change. It ain't going to change until we make it change. We have to make them put representatives of us up there, or nothing will change. These billionaires. Why is there a billionaire in the White House to begin with? This is a civil servant position. Why do you think it's a good idea for a billionaire to even be anywhere near a White House? It doesn't make sense, because everything that he has done, he's perpetuated for what? For corporations, for big business. It's not about us. The first thing he got in there is he passed those tax cuts and cut businesses like mine from getting certain write-offs. You know what I'm saying? This is how you starve out the middle class. This is why the middle class has disappeared. I don't understand how we expect to keep doing the same shit over again and thinking that it's going to be something positive to come out of it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And as an informed Black person, I'll never get it. And then I will never vote for somebody until they showing me what the fuck they gonna do for people that look like me. I don't even give a damn if you don't do shit for me, because I'm good. I want to know what you're gonna do for people like me who are educated, who are smart, who don't get a chance to get out of the ghetto because you make it so. That's what I want to know.
So Kara, the people in the comment section are asking, who are you going to vote for?
I'm voting third party. And the reason I'm voting third party is because it's my hope that they get enough votes in the third party so that in the next election, because I'm not even concerned about this election at this point, because they showed me what the fuck it is. They showed me what they're going to do. They showed me they put Joe Biden up there instead of Bernie Sanders. They showed me that what they cared about. They care about corporations. They care about funding big business. They don't care about the people. Bernie Sanders was the only person that was talking about doing things for the people, putting federal dollars back into our communities that they have taken away systematically over the last 50 years. Why should I vote for that? I'm not being a part of that. I'm voting third party, and my hope is that they get to a threshold where they, in the next election, they'll be able to have a candidate that stands up on the debates with them and hold both counties apart, both the major parties accountable. That's the only way. As long as there is a two-party system, it's never going to change. They're showing you two edges of the same sword. Joe Biden is a Democrat in name only. Everything that he's done and everything he's fighting for has been Republican-like. Why should I vote for that? That man is a Republican in other countries. If you look at what the definition of a Democrat or a liberal and a conservative, he is a conservative. He is not a liberal. He does not fight for liberal policies.
The machine come to play.
I know.
African Americans. African Americans are when they go to retirement, 70% of them are on Social Security. This man done tried to cut Social Security 4 times. Why should I vote for him when I know when I get old, it's already been told to me from % of my income to this program for the rest of my life, and everybody that looks like me pays 10% of their income for the rest of their life.
But Kara,
and that when I get old, I can't use it.
But Kara, the people are saying that a third party vote is kind of like a vote for Trump, and is this what they're saying in the comment section? And
personally,
for me, Kara, I know I'm not voting for Trump. You know, because I've already seen these first 4 years of administration, and
I'm not voting for him either. But this is my thing. This is the thing that they do. They paint this fear in our communities. If you don't vote for Joe Biden, you're gonna get Trump. But Trump, they said that Trump was gonna be the worst thing since worse when he got in office. But if you look at the numbers, Black people actually started to recover. As a race, we started to recover financially from what happened under the Obama administration, Maddie. We were starting to recover before coronavirus hit. So was he the worst thing since worse of a social construct that the media shows? Yes. But what we're gonna talk about Black dollars. Where are the dollars, honey? That's what I need to know. I'm not supporting any Republican, but I'm not supporting any Democrat that doesn't support me, my Black face. I'm not voting for a racist that spent his whole life proud that he worked with segregationists. That's what this man's legacy is as of today, prior to him being president. This is what we need to judge him on, his record. He says so much about his record. His record has been against us the entire time. Show me where he's done good for the African American community, and I will. I voted for Hillary. I picked the lesser of two evils. I'm not ever picking the lesser of two evils ever again because of where I stand. Where I stand is I saw a Black man come in office, and I saw my family members and my friends lose everything that they worked for, their parents worked for, and their grandparents worked for. And that is no lie. A Black face like me, my face didn't help me. Or anybody that looked like me. And he had a D beside his name. And that didn't help the situation. We lost. So now what to do next? Continue to perpetuate the same shit and then still be dealing with it? I have our grandkids and our kids still dealing with the same shit 40 years from now? Show Democrats. Show them that they can't just honestly just take our vote for granted. Because that's what they do. They take our vote for granted and they say, oh, well, I got the Black vote, or if you don't vote for me, you're not Black. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that to say to a people that are hurting and are consistently hurting at the hands of you and people that look like you and the people that you work with to destroy us? Every time shit happens, we're looked at as the ones to pick up the pieces and be the moral compass of this country. What happens when we say, hell no?
They fuck shit up in the world like this?
We are the base. We got to decide. We got to decide if we're going to continue to let them play us. That's how I feel. They play us. That's exactly what they're doing. They're playing us because we voted for Obama. We showed out for Obama. What was some of the same things that Donald Trump doing right now? Cut food stamps. You made a healthcare system. I followed Obama. Obama was the first president that I voted for. You know what I'm saying? I researched him down because my parents told me to be a well-researched individual and so that's what I do. I search for knowledge each and every day. I researched Barack Obama. He's this new senator out of Illinois. He's talking about single health care. I'm thinking, okay, that's a good thing. Every other major country in the world has it. Why not us? And then when he got in office, what did he do?
Kara.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking at the hypocrisy of what the fuck it is. These people lie to us. Every 4 years they come in our communities, they sit in our Black goddamn churches, and they lie. They lie. They talk about what the hell they're going to do. Ain't no criminal justice reform came yet. Yet. All of these black boule people that we're talking about, they're advocating, they're shoved. They got black Southerners to support Joe Biden, hands down, knowing this history. These people are the smartest of our community, and they knew what this man did to our community, and they still advocated that we voted for him. Why? We had an alternative. We had an alternative, somebody who was actually in the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Not somebody who lied and said that they were. He actually was there, had got arrested. We had somebody that was fighting for us. But now it's two edges of the same coin. I'm dealing with a billionaire and a person who takes money from the billionaires. What's the difference? I don't see the difference. It's two edges of the same coin. The people that's been supporting Joe Biden from the beginning haven't been people that look like you or me. They've been the people that have been running these companies. Those are the people he's been listening to. He outright gets up there and says that he doesn't support certain things, like the reparations question. Do you know if he support reparations? I don't know. Do you know? Why are we voting for somebody who doesn't? You're just hoping. You're hoping that he's going to do these things. You're hoping that this man is going to change when he got a 40+ year record showing us who he is.
But
why?
Well, to be honest with you, Kara, when anybody gets in office, any politician gets in office, we hope that they do what they ran on, and have we seen that in a presidency history? No,
No, we have not. I mean, you seen Donald Trump, he trying to get that goddamn wall built. He ain't playing about that shit. He done took money from the military contractors, which that has never changed. In the last 30 years, we have constantly put more money into the military budget than any other area in our budget. And this is the first time where you see a president taking money away from that and putting it into a domestic. Now, it's evil. It's evil. It's terrible what he doing. But this is my thing. Who's to say Joe Biden ain't going to get up and do the same thing? Because the kids in cages down there, the cages was bought by the Obama administration. They were purchased during the Obama administration for the exact purpose that they're being used for today. So what is the difference?
Hold on a second, Kara. Let me get Shayla. Put Shayla in here. Hold on, Kara. Shayla.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hey, Shayla, baby.
Hey, I'm kind of scared to talk after the shit that just went on here.
Because I saw you down there typing, and you were saying something. So go ahead, because it seemed like you wanted to counter.
Actually, I really called in to talk about the Taco Bell situation because it happened here in Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, that was your city.
Yeah. And what happened is they were, of course, because of the COVID, the employees have to wear masks. So he had on a Black Lives Matter mask and he was asked to take it off and he said no. So, of course, he was fired. They've been protesting for days. The people that had to put chains on the doors because people trying to get in the restaurant and can't get in.
No.
Yeah, so it's kind of a mess here. Where it happened at, it's not a Taco Bell, it's in the hood, but usually all of them are. Everybody that works there is Black except for a manager. And it happened on the college campus. So right now, everything is on complete lockdown. We got Walmart's closing at 5:00. Stores is closing early because they scared something else is going to happen.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, stay safe, Shayla.
Yeah, please stay safe. Please.
But to Kira, I wanted to ask her, because I see that she's a truck driver and so is my mom. I wanted to ask her, does she own her own truck or does she work for a white company?
Bring Kara on too.
Hello.
Kara, Shayla said, do you own your own truck or do you work for
I own my own truck and it's leased under a company.
Okay.
And a company that it's not a white company.
All right.
It's not a Black company either. It's a brown company. I'll say that. But it's not a white company.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it has nothing to do, me being a truck driver and me, it has nothing to do with that. My whole life, I done felt like Democrats done failed black people. And this is no lie. If the proof is in the pudding. My whole life, I felt that way. That's why I always registered as an independent, even though I always voted Democrat. I voted Democrat because I voted the lesser of two evils each and every time. But my thing is, why should I do that? Why should I continue to do that when they keep showing me that they don't give a damn about me or people that look like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do good for the black community. Let's be clear. These killings, these police killings was happening under Obama. Trayvon Martin happened under Obama. Mike, I think his last name's Sterling. The guy out of Ferguson, he happened under Obama. Eric Garner, Obama. And what did they do? They didn't even charge these people federally. You know what I'm saying? The things that's happening now when they tearing shit up, I agree with that shit. I don't give a fuck about them looting, because a lot of the people that's looting, we don't see in the video, is white people coming from their neighborhoods and going to black neighborhoods and looting. You know what I'm saying? They try to make us look bad. These are strategic moves to try to undermine the movement. I'm all for my blackness and propelling. And how do I further my blackness in America? How? It is not continuing the status quo. Status quo will never get you anywhere. We have seen that since Dr. Martin Luther King died and those civil rights laws were passed. What other shit have they done? What did they do? As soon as they passed the Housing Rights Act, what did they do? Redline it. Right behind it. Right behind it. That one thing kept black people in a situation where we was not able to attain wealth in this country until the mid-'80s. And what happens in the mid-'80s? They introduced drugs into our communities.
And AIDS. But
yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Kara. The government ain't for us anyway. No matter who.
Right. I mean, I believe that wholeheartedly.
Republican or Democrat, it ain't really for us anyway. Republican or Democrat in there. But I know this for sure. I damn sure ain't giving Trump my vote. I can't.
Right, I know that too, baby.
I'm not gonna give Trump my vote, but I'm not giving Joe Biden my vote, because if you look at the two comparisons, when you think about from a black perspective, who has done the most harm? Who has done the most harm, Maddie? Tell the truth. Who done the most harm to us? Joe Biden.
All of them.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden wrote the 1994 crime bill with a segregationalist and was happy and proud about it. Joe Biden was proud to say he was trying to cut Social Security for our communities. Joe Biden is the reason why right now you got $3 trillion in student debt, because he made it harder for you to get rid of debt that you couldn't afford to pay.
Well, I tell you this.
That was Joe Biden.
I tell you this.
Black women are the ones that face the race on that.
I tell you this, Kara. I'm gonna make it so hard because I'm running down there with my vote for him, because I'm gonna make it so hard for Trump to get back to occupy that seat. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't do it.
And this is the thing, though, Maddie. When you do that, and you continue that, you make it okay. You make it okay with your vote. By using your vote in that way, you make it okay for it to continue. And so we're going to still have this conversation when we have the 100th year anniversary of Martin Luther King. Say no.
Okay.
Say no. That's why I implore you. Say no. I'm not saying don't vote down ballot for Democrats in local and statewide elections, but when it comes to this particular president's, if you make it hard where the Democrats control the House and the Senate, right? But not necessarily the presidency, because you chose to vote third party, what happens then? He can't pass anything. Nothing that he passes will ever be able to walk, because the Democrats control the House and they control the Senate. But honestly, truly, if you think about it right now, why is anything he got passing right now going through with Democrats controlling the House? Because they go along with what he says. And that's the problem. That is the fundamental problem that I saw. In 2018, I hurried up and took my ass out there and voted for Democratic people, because I wanted them to control at least one house so that he couldn't get anything else passed. Mitch McConnell blocked everything Obama tried to do after he became the Senate Majority Leader. Why isn't Nancy Pelosi doing the same thing if your true goal is to block this quote-unquote monster from doing anything? They passing everything that man put on their desk. So they gotta have a certain set of accountability. That's all I'm trying to say. I feel like we get on Black people. We support Democrats wholeheartedly. We are the base. But we got to hold them accountable when they are wrong too. And they are wrong, Maddie, because he wouldn't be able to do half the shit he was doing had they not sat there and let it happen and pass what he do through. They passing it through because it has to go, if you know how our government works, it has to go House, Senate, presidency, and trifecta. One can't do shit without the other two unless for executive order that the presidential power has. And the House and the Senate can veto whatever the presidency does if there is a 60% over in the Senate and the House votes 2/3 against it. So everything that he is doing is being perpetuated because the House has the majority Democrat and they are choosing to stand by what he does because they are beholden to the billionaire class. They are beholden to these corporations and they are doing exactly what those people are telling Trump to do. Period. They are all working in unison, and we got to realize that that is what's happening.
All right. Well, thank you, Carol, for coming through, giving us that.
And if anybody has some insight on how that's happening, I don't know. I mean, I'm confused because I used my vote the way I was supposed to, according to what we are told as Black people. Vote Democrat. Vote Democrat. I used my vote, and I gave them the House, and what are they doing? I mean, let's have that conversation. What are they doing?
Well, can I say something real fast?
Go ahead, Shayla.
Okay, so Kara, I respect you for standing in what you believe in. But for the people in the comments, can y'all please be respectful? You don't have to like her views. You don't have to like everything she says. Please respect how she feels. That is how she feels. Thank you.
All right, Craig, do you have anything? Craig has finally offered the bicycle, y'all. He done the bicycle.
Hey,
the bicycle was told yesterday, so I don't think he was right. I think he was out there actually skating today. You know, he got to pay a $650 skates now. So Craig, what you got to say?
So there were some points that Kara made that I do agree with. Black folks have gotten into a pattern of voting specifically Democrat, but historically, Black folks were Republican. At one point, majority of Black folks were Republican, and then it changed.
That's true.
But what I will say is, and I took a couple notes because I didn't want to forget anything. Kara made a point where she said that Black folks didn't get an opportunity to build wealth until the 80s. I would disagree with that because we had Black Wall Street, and that was in the 50s. Black Wall Street was burned to the ground by white folks. And then we had Rosewood, same thing, decimated by white folks. So
I meant specifically after Dr. King is what I was referring to. You know, the legislation that they put out in the 60s to supposedly help, you know, equalize things in the African American community. That's what I was referring to. This allowed.
Did she go out?
Like blue collar jobs. This kept them out of most people in America, their wealth is tied into their homes. So because we were totally kept out of that market, we were in a very impoverished situation. That's what I was referring to when it comes to that. But okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So then the other point that I wanted to make was about when you mentioned President Obama and how Eric Garner and Trayvon Martin and all those people were killed under his
administration.
Under his administration. But see, the problem is we hold him to a standard. It's like we want to make him responsible for things that he couldn't really directly impact because that's on a federal level. That's something that has to happen on the state level. That's why it's so important for us to vote on the state level, because we have to be responsible for getting these sheriffs out, these district attorneys out who allow these cops to kill Black folks and not charge them. So that's not a President Obama thing. That's a state level thing. That's a Black community thing. And the other part of it is when we make it our business to get out of jury duty. And I've been saying this forever. it is so important for us to be on jury duty, but we always try to obfuscate jury duty because we don't want to be there. Nobody wants to go to jury duty. But the problem is when someone, and you have to think about this, if you were on trial for something that you did not do, you need people in that jury box that look like you. And they're not going to be there if I'm trying to get out of jury duty because I don't want to be there. So it's important for us to be in these jury boxes. The other part that you mentioned that I disagree with was.
Can I say this though, in reference to that specific issue?
Well, let me just lay it all out, and then the other part of it is, I think there is a lesser of two evils. I do think that there's a lesser of two evils when we're talking about Biden and Trump, because Trump has a history of redlining, if you will. He didn't even rent apartments to Black folks, and that was documented well back in the 70s or 80s. He didn't even want to rent to Black folks. Then we already know his history with the Central Park Five. He took out an entire ad in a newspaper in New York calling for the conviction and execution of the Central Park Five. Didn't even have information. They obviously, we know now that those guys weren't guilty.
That's true.
But so, I mean, he had his own agenda as well. So there is a lesser of the two evils. And I think that if Biden gets in office, I don't think that the answer is to not vote for either one of them. Somebody that's independent that you know is not going to win. I think the answer is if Biden gets Stacey Abrams, for example, as his VP, because Klobuchar has already dropped out. That was the white woman. She's already dropped out. She's already said that she thinks that it's important for him to have a Black woman as his running mate. I think that if a Black woman who's not just going to occupy the office gets in and she actually uses her voice and uses her platform, I think it can bring some balance. But I mean, this is a holistic look. We have to look at this thing from a holistic view. And the part about building wealth, this is the last thing I'll say. The part about building wealth, this is why it's important for us as Black people to have life insurance. If something happens to me today, something happens to Madison today, Miss Mary needs to be set. Gladys needs to be set.
Yeah.
Life insurance is the fastest way to build wealth. And I know we joke about on social media when people don't have life insurance and they set up a GoFundMe, but it is important to have life insurance because if you set up $1 million life insurance policy, you've automatically changed your generations to come in your family. Well, you've automatically set up generational wealth.
Well, what I will say as far as when you were talking about the statewide versus the federal wide, I know that it's not true that they can charge people federally because if you remember the case in 2015 with Walter Scott, they did charge him for federally violating his civil rights by shooting him when he was running away. So they can step in. They chose not to.
Well, no. What I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is it's up to us to be in these local elections. Like there's still local elections that are happening.
That's true.
There are still local elections happening. Like on the 23rd, there are several states that are going to be voting on the 23rd of June. What I'm saying is it's important for you to look up who's occupying these offices in terms of district attorneys. Those particular offices are important. Replace them goddamn sheriffs that are over there in these offices.
Right. And Craig, we say this all the time. We say this all the time when we talking that it has to start on the bottom level. We always thinking that it starts here. No, it starts at the surface.
Yes.
Right.
I've been saying forever.
Yeah, but we got to pick the right people too.
And it's important, but it's important
because Kamala Harris and Stacey Abrams are not it.
But it's important.
They're not it.
But you have to use the resources that you have. Those are the options that we have.
But if they've used the offices that they used their offices already. Look at what Kamala Harris did in the state of California. Have y'all researched these two people?
I understand.
And we can't just have Black people in face. But Kamala Harris was a huge detriment to Black people when she was the Attorney General in California, as well as Stacey Abrams locally in your state of Georgia.
But they
have talked about her.
Here's my question. Here's my question to you. Nobody's going to be perfect. If I ran for public office, somebody's going to dig up something and say, well, what about when he did this, that, and the third? We have to give people room to grow. But then my question to you is, I know when I came in, I heard you saying that you're a truck driver. What's preventing you from running for public office?
Yeah.
What's preventing you from doing it?
Nothing. I'm actually in the process of trying to do so right now. I'm in the process of trying to do it right now. I started in 2018 doing some volunteer work, and I am in the process right now of running for local election. It'll be in 2022. I don't broadcast myself because it hasn't happened yet, but I'm in the process of doing so right now. But I will be running as a Democrat, as a progressive Democrat. That's what I will be running as. And I will not be able to, because I'm a progressive Democrat. Let's talk about that process, about how Democrats literally started laws where if you try to primary another Democrat in your district, that you can't get any backing from the Democratic Party itself. You can't do it. They literally wrote legislation when AOC won in New York City, when she won her election. When you make it your business to try to primary somebody that's already occupying a Democratic seat, even though the Democrat may be egregious, may be Republican-like, like in the instance of the person that she primaried. She primaried a Democratic that voted with Trump 60% of the time. That's who we want in office. Do we want these kind of Democrats to be able to be in that place? That is the question that we got to ask ourselves. Charles Booker in Kentucky, I don't know if y'all have heard of him. He's been catching a lot of steam right now. He's actually going against somebody, Miss McGrath in Kentucky, to try to run for that Senate seat. He's a progressive, and the Democratic Party is actively not supporting him. He's a black man. He's a progressive. He's been in his community. He has been doing all of the work. And the Democratic Party is literally trying to block him out. Literally. The race is just now the primary is about to happen. But he's been running this entire time for the last 2 years consistently. And he's gotten no airtime because he's a progressive.
Let me ask you this. If Biden chose Stacey Abrams, are you telling me that you're not going to vote for him because
absolutely not.
So what's the solution? To do nothing?
No, she said
the solution. My solution is to get third party to a certain point, because see, this is the thing. It's all about funding. It's all about money.
But hold on. But see, that's my point. You already know a third party is not going to contend between those two.
They're not.
That's not going to happen. So it's like you're wasting your vote. So like, what's the point? You may as well sit home and don't do anything.
No. I'm not. No. Because then what you're saying is now say, just like you just said, those local and state elections are very important. So if I use my vote and I say I'm not going to vote for the president, but I vote Democrat the rest of the way, how am I wasting my vote?
Because
does that not matter?
It's still important to vote on the federal level. I'm not saying to choose one over the other. And what I'm suggesting.
No. What I'm saying is if I say that I'm voting third party because I want third party to get to a certain threshold where they are in contention for the next 2024 election to get the federal funding, they need to run in every state. Because that's the thing. If they don't get a certain percentage of the vote, then they cannot run.
But what about here and now? You're talking about 2024. We've already seen what's happened in the past 4 years with Trump.
Okay. But who's to say it's going to be any different? That's what I'm saying. Who's to say it's going to be any different when it comes to?
I'd rather swim in those uncharted territories than go back and swim in what I know is shark infested.
Yeah. What
you're saying is you'd rather have Joe Biden up there who has got dementia. Let's just be honest. The man can't think for himself. The man should not even been able to allow to run in the primary. But that's a whole other discussion. You want this man to sit here on this TV and tell you what you want to hear, and behind the scenes is working actively against your community. You want us to do that. That's what you're saying that we should do. This is what the Boule is telling us to do. This is what these affluent black people have been telling us to do all these years, and it has not helped the community. what I'm saying is, why not try something different than what is being proposed to us as always every 4 years?
Well, because
And if it don't work, it don't
right
work.
now,
But at least we got the House and the Senate from them where we can block him from doing anything.
Yeah,
Unless
but
the
right
Democrats
now-
do what? They
but right
continue
now-
to work with Donald Trump
No,
and pass
Carol,
what he
but
said.
right now, I can't take that chance. I can't take that chance of letting him sit there again. I can't do that. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that. I can't. I know what's going on now while he's here now. So I can't take that chance again. You feel me? I might be wrong the next 4 years, but I damn sure won't be wrong with that, with my vote going to that motherfucker. I ain't going out there and voting for somebody. See, and this was our problem.
So say hypothetically. So let's say hypothetically, we all go out and we vote, and he still lose just because that's what happened 4 years ago.
You did.
He lost. He won against Hillary.
Well, he won because
Joe
of the
Biden is Hillary
electoral college.
2.0.
He won because of the electoral college. Hillary won by the popular vote.
But we haven't changed. But we have not changed the legislation to alleviate that. So that could happen again. That's a huge possibility that it could happen again, right? So then what? So then you have more Republican control, because then we stand a chance that if we keep professing what we're professing, is what I'm saying. There's a huge population of Black people that did not come out to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Not in there.
Okay?
Right.
What if those same people say that they're not going to come out and vote again because they don't see any difference in what's being proposed this year as was proposed in 2016? That's my concern. And then now we have the same thing all over again, where Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the presidency. That's my thing. What are we going to do if that happens again?
I definitely don't think
it's a huge possibility that could happen. I feel like if I'm gonna throw my vote away, because it's a huge possibility. Trump is an incumbent president. He has 92% Republican support. No matter what we do as Black people, we cannot deny that is what it is. We can't use our 12%
Don't worry about it now, Mo.
of vote of the country to override that, because the whites in this country are 60+%. Our numbers will never, if we all get out and vote, dwarf what they do. So why not take a chance on something different? That's all I'm professing. I'm not saying I'm going to vote down ballot for every other Democrat that's on my sheet to vote for, because I don't agree with the Republicans and what they're doing as well. But what I'm saying is, what is going to be the difference for Black people day-to-day lives? What difference will it make? Because Donald Trump was said that he was going to be the worst president since worst. And let me tell you something. I know Black people. I'm around Black people. I live in a Black neighborhood, and their lives ain't changed not one goddamn day from Barack Obama into Donald Trump. It's the same shit, different day. So
Well, see,
what is we going to do as a people?
Hold on. I'm not just counting on Black folks to go vote. There are white folks that are frustrated with this nigga named Trump. And there are Hispanic people in this country that are also very much so upset about this whole DACA thing, about trying to put Mexicans out of the country. So it's almost like you're just counting on just Black folks to vote. We're not the only ones that voted. We're not the only ones that got Obama in the office. There aren't enough Black folks in this country that could have just gotten Obama in the office. And the same is true in this scenario.
Right. But because of all of this stuff that's going on right now, like
what I'm saying is, Latinos historically vote be split though. If you go based on the historical context, because what I watch is trends, and what the trend that I'm seeing is that the Latino vote is going to be split, just like it always is. There are a lot of Latinos who came out. They did come out for Bernie Sanders, so maybe they will for a chance. Maybe they will come out for Joe Biden.
Well, maybe they won't.
But outreach is an issue. And that's why they historically won't. They have not been coming out.
But I think the energy that you're using,
I'm on the ground. I talk to people, and the energy is we're gonna vote for who comes to our neighborhoods and who talks to us and tells us what they're gonna do for us.
But see,
that is how they are. That's how all people are.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
I think I think the energy, some of this energy that you're exerting, you can use to be hitting the ground, hitting the pavement, campaigning.
but not for the
I
third
do.
party.
That's what I'm saying. But
No.
But not for the third party though.
We can't even be
So-
pushing. I love you, Kara, but we can't even be pushing for no third party vote. Like we can't even be doing like it's so like because not only does these things affect me as a person of color, this stuff affects me as a queer person, as a trans person, as an LBGT person, because the first people that they go after immediately, like as soon as the first thing he went after was us.
Right.
Flags. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. The first thing. So I can't let my vote or let my non-vote fall into the hands of that type of administration again. I can't do that because I'm hit always, not just because I'm black, but also because I'm gay, also because I'm trans. You know, all the other minorities that I fall under. So I can't I can't. That's why I can't play with third party. I can't do it. I can't let my vote go out there to third party. I can't. If the lesser of two evils, I have to do that. He got to go for me because the person.
So that brings me back to the question: if he wins still again, then what? Then what? That's my biggest fear. That's my biggest fear. If he win again, and this time he don't just win just the presidency, he has the House and now the Senate, and this time it's for longer, because if you notice the rotations, Republicans right now are up to lose the most seats, but the next time around, it's we asked we proposing to, if this is going forward, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
How is that? I mean, how are we going to change our? I mean, I don't see how going on with what is.
That's a question.
It's going to change things.
We do have to pose.
Because I talk to African Americans all the time, and like Craig said, I am on the ground in my community. During the primaries, I got more people in my community to vote who had never voted. 50, 60, 70 years old. They never voted in their entire lives. I got them to go out and vote, and I didn't give a damn who they voted for. Whether it be Joe Biden, whether it be Bernie Sanders, whether it be Buttigieg, I didn't care who they vote. Just get there. And I took them there. I used my hard-earned money to take people there who had never voted before.
Yeah.
Because I do believe that our vote is powerful. But I'm saying in this scenario, we have two known racists. And why should we take a chance on somebody who has spent their life work that can't even get on a black media show and denounce what he did to us? That is my concern. And if he does get in the White House, what if he goes further than Donald Trump? That is my concern. You know what I'm saying? I hate that puts me against the majority of my people, because I love my people. And everything I do is for the betterment of my people. But I don't see what the point is to give Joe Biden a W. And he has dismantled communities with what he has done in the past. And that bothers me. That bothers me deeply. What are we going to do if this man gets in office and be like, fuck us? Like, what are we going to do? Because he's been saying fuck us this whole time.
All right, my love.
I don't know.
Let me get to I got two folks that's been waiting in the back. Hold on, Carol. Hold on a second. The loved one.
Yeah.
And in twerk. We got two at a time this time. Let's do it.
Hi, Maddie. Hi, Craig. Hi, Chichi.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, hi, y'all. Hey, Madison. Hey, Craig. Hey, Chichi.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Let's talk about it. Let's put a little bit, because we got a few minutes left, because I think I got somebody coming up, because I got some work getting ready to go on at the house. But we got a few minutes left, so let's eat it up.
So can I say first, I feel like, for one, our people perish for lack of knowledge. Just as you said earlier, Maddie, when you didn't know about Egypt being a part of Africa, we don't take the time to educate ourselves, to learn our history, to learn where we've come from, to learn all of these things that we need to know as a community to build ourselves. I also have a question for you, Maddie, because we're talking about the lesser of two evils. Now, as this year has went on, or as these last 4 years has went on with our current situation as far as the president is concerned, why do you think that you've always said that he would be the president again? So why do you think that? Why did you say that then? And why do you think that anything is going to change now because we're advocating for Joe Biden versus us advocating for the orange guy?
Well, I said that then because lots of people were upset with Obama, like, and they were upset with Obama for. I'm hearing the reasons because I can hear it in Kara's stance on, well, what has he done, and I get it, and I said that they didn't want another Obama-esque administration coming through, which would have been like with Hillary. So back then, so if you've been following me for a while. So yes, then you heard me saying then, like, girl, they not going for it, girl. They not finna let Hillary in because, but I kept saying I'm still gonna go out and vote for her because, they don't want a whole nother Obama administration coming through again. Like they done had 8 years of the shit. They ain't finna come with they ain't finna come.
So speaking on that, if you go back through history, we're not going to get a Democratic president this time. History has shown us that every 8 years, and there's only been a couple of times where there has been where maybe a Republican has done actually been in office 3 times, or the same for the Democratic Party. But history has always shown us it's always 8 years Republican, 8 years Democrat. So for us to think, my thing is this: I'm a business owner. I definitely support Black businesses. My thing is for me to make sure that I have my affairs and my business in order, because I know that come the next 4 years, who the president will be. It will be no different than what you said. So it's for me, instead of me trying to figure out how to undo what's already gonna be done, my focus has been on making sure that I'm ready. No different than when the pandemic came. Of course, I'm vegan, so I knew that I'm not running to the store to buy a bunch of meat. So my lifestyle is different than what most people's lifestyles are. So even in business, I was ready for things that occurred during the pandemic. And it's something that I've been trying to stress to my community for a number of years, and people don't want to hear that part. So it's not about, for me, it's more so about being ready for what's about to happen than it is about trying to deny what the facts are.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but in this recent uprest of Black people and people that supporting Black people and stuff like this, I felt the energy shift. Because at first I was really on like, oh my God, we got to get out here and vote the man out of the office or whatever. It's going to be hard. Now that I see all of this stuff that's going on, how they out there tearing, fucking it up, busting it down. You understand what I'm saying? And how so much different changes coming in, from the protesting of Black people and people that support Black people and that's tired of all the systemic shit that's been going on. I'm like, wait, the foundation might be shaking a little, and it might be a chance that he can lose.
Facebook.
Mm-hmm. So even in that, why do you feel we don't have another Black Wall Street?
Yeah,
support Trump.
Yes, Facebook.
Facebook said they're not supporting.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that it's like it's been a big shift. So at first I was like, God, I was saying that like, girl, here we go, this bitch finna get back in here. And especially when they were trying to impeach him. And I was like, this is a whole big old... Yeah, but they was trying to impeach him. And it was like, this was a whole. It was like a campaign for him. People's like, no, he ain't. But after this thing happened with George Floyd, it was a catalyst for so many different things that come in, like businesses that were supporting him retracted their support. I've seen lots and lots of people that are just completely over it. So there is a possibility that we may shake this next 4 years. And this is why it's imperative. And I love my Kara, I do. But this is why it is imperative that we put those votes where we know they're going to go. We know those votes going to go for one or the other one. I can't deal. Well, if I have to, I will have to, because I survived these 4. But bitch, if them next 4 with him in there, it's gonna be even extra hard. And it's crazy because I'm like, when you talk to people as Black and gay and trans and all this stuff, like this administration is against all of that shit.
Baby, everything.
And it's just like, some people fall under one umbrella. Bitch, I fall under all of that shit. And he gotta go.
Right.
Craig, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I saw the shift. In this whole George Floyd, this whole thing that's going on right now, this whole movement that's going on right now, I seen a shift in the spirit of, like, I'm watching Black and white churches. Like, my mom is a TBN. My mama gonna watch TBN.
Miss Mary gonna get it.
Miss Mary gonna be on there watching her church. She gonna get it, and I'm watching because I don't be sitting there watching. I'm watching them actually sitting down in places like in these Christian places, because a lot of Christian people were supporting that whole Trump situation and supporting that, and they were funding that stuff because they would say that he's a man of God and all this blah 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 shit. But the way a lot of these Black pastors have gotten into
for their white God, he is.
Yeah, but a lot of these Black pastors have gotten into these mega churches, these mega churches, and they have started to break it down and make people that are out there really listening understand that, bitch, Black people are still being oppressed, girl. Your privilege was built on things that are unjust. And the book that you're reading was taught to help condone things that are unjust. And I'm seeing shift in people's spirits, their attitudes, the way they're thinking, like, God, I didn't even think about it like that. Because I'm watching this stuff and it's just like, it's just a big movement going on right now. And he is in danger. He is in danger right now. Because
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Yeah, the way these people out here windmilling, fighting, tan, and knocking and all this type of shit down, it is my duty as T.S. Madison that thousands of people listen to. Yeah. For me to tell them, girl, we gotta get this shit out of here. I don't know what Joe Biden gonna do. I already know what this motherfucking hoe doing.
Right.
I already know what this hoe doing. He gotta go. He gotta go. And it ain't just the whole administration. It got to go. It has to go. And that's the way I feel. That's my stance on the situation.
Okay, so if I want to jump in.
Okay.
So I want to touch on what everybody said. It is very important I get where Kara's coming from, but it is very important for you to go out and vote for your local offices, DA, sheriff, right, AG, whatever, in your local community. You have to research this because that's how we get people that look like us, that think like us, that vote like us into those places that get us where we want to go in life. Okay, that's one. The two of lesser evils, right? At this point, voting third party, it feels like a waste of a vote. I understand completely where Kara's coming from. I respect her opinion, and I understand she did the research. I have not, but right now, we, like Madison just said, we've seen what Agent Orange has been doing in the office for almost the last 4 years. It's time we get that Negro out of office and put somebody else in there. Now, granted,
you gotta get
Biden
that
nigga.
Now that's a nigga.
Now, granted, Biden may have done some things that may have not been for the Black community, but we've seen what Agent fucking Orange has been doing. So why would you vote? Again, I respect her. Why would you vote third party? Again, you don't want to vote for Biden, but why would you vote third party instead of voting for someone that could possibly? I'm like Madison. I would rather swim in those uncharted waters for the next 4 years than to know what this motherfucker is going to be doing in the office for the next 4 years because we've seen it.
Yeah, I already see it. And the thing about me not just seeing it, I know that it takes, like when you put a bill on the table and the bill goes into a law, it takes a moment for that shit to set it. So the laws, the bills, and the shit that he putting in now is going to affect us even after he's done his term. You get what I'm saying? This is why he is now over here trying to overturn every bill, every situation that Obama has put in place, already. And it's scary. It is very.
It is because they just passed some order that saying that hospitals and nurses and doctors can discriminate against transgender people, but then the Supreme Court just passed a bill or something that said that you can't be fired from your job because of your sexual identity and or sexual orientation. So how are you for the gay people when you're constantly trying to attack us? I'm not transgender, but I am for my trans people.
Right.
So
right.
How does that make sense? Please tell me, someone, make that make sense.
Right. I get it. Craig, you want to interject anything?
The only thing that I want to say, I just want to really, really echo that it is so important. It is so very important to vote locally, as Intwork just said, because when you vote locally, you have the power to remove the district attorney, the attorney general, all those people that do not bring forth charges when these cops, when it's obvious that they've killed somebody unarmed and Black. The other part of it is, it's really important. Like if you have a record, a criminal record, or somebody that has a criminal record, you're now able to vote now. Like a lot of times, previously you weren't able to vote, you're able to vote. So you need to do your part, get people out to vote. I think we're going to see an unprecedented number of people voting like did when Obama went in that first time, because Black women have consistently voted, and it is proven that Black women have the power to shift the way that the election is going to go. And I think what happened with Hillary, yes, Hillary won the popular vote. She didn't win the electoral vote, but I really think what happened was what Kara was saying. A lot of people didn't feel that. A lot of people felt like she was just as bad as Trump, so they didn't vote. And we got caught up in the whole the email scandal where she had all these emails that she deleted, and we got caught up in all of that other stuff. And then we see what we got. I do believe that there's a lesser of the two evils. I do think that if Joe Biden brings in a Black woman, namely Stacey Abrams, I'm not going to be opposed to it if it's Kamala Harris, but I would prefer that it's Stacey Abrams. I think what we do is we have to hold them accountable when they're in office. Like, don't rest once they're in the office.
Okay, so this is my question, Craig. If we did not vote Trump in, we, the popular people, did not vote for him, and he was won by electoral vote, what's to say that that's not going to happen again? Even if everybody got out and voted the same way Hillary won the popular vote, it was not the people who picked Trump.
Well, and that was one of the things that that was one of the things that Kara said that I do agree with. And that system needs to be completely changed. And that's a conversation we need to be having about changing that.
So yes, but that has not changed in this time frame since the last election. And so what's to say that that's not going to be what happens again? Because we didn't vote Trump into office. That's the thing about it, is people get so, if you go vote, he won't win again. We went and voted, and we voted Hillary in. The people voted for Hillary. She's not the one who's in office. So that's what I'm saying is, what's to say that it's not? All I'm saying is be ready for if that is what's going to happen again.
Right. I mean, I get it. I get it. And obviously we don't have 4 years to be prepared. So,
So then we need to change the electoral vote if it comes down to it, because I agree with what Kara said. Even if we go out and vote as Black, white, gay, straight, no matter what you are, what you represent, even if we go out and vote and Trump still wins, then at that point we need to look in how the electoral colleges is ran and change that.
Now that I can definitely agree with.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want to talk about a couple other things. The Confederate flags and whatnot. I got into an argument with somebody on Facebook about the Confederate flags, and they were like, oh, well, my family fought for this heritage, and I'm not racist. Let me just say this. I understand white people may not be racist that support the Confederate flag, but that Confederate flag to me means is that your ancestors fought to keep slaves as human property. And in that time, that was Negroes. So you mean to tell me that you want to keep the Confederate flag that showed racism, but yet when I say Black Lives Matter, it's a problem?
Well, see, then that's interesting too, because in going back through my heritage and my history of my family, I found that the Chickasaw Indians are on my mother's side of the family, and they actually owned and sold slaves to the Europeans. So, I mean, it's kind of.
I mean, if we're really going to have a conversation about slavery, there were black folks that owned slaves too. So if we're really going to
so this is not about a black or white thing when it comes down to racism or slavery. It was about people putting money in their pocket or land or whatever the case may be. That is one of the reasons that slavery, racism, the separation between people exists, and we make it seem so black and white, but it's really not. And that's one of the issues, is that we get caught in our color instead of understanding that this was done across the world, period. This is how the world is run.
And then here's the thing. Brandon Antonio Jones, I think it was, that said when Trump won, also, yes, it was based on the Electoral College, but it was because he also won Pennsylvania, right, Pennsylvania, Florida, and it was another one. But so that was part of it too, and that's why I'm saying we have to get into those in those states that are traditionally red. But the other thing, you just said something, Antwerp, that I wanted to mention about the you said something about the Confederate flag. And I posted this on my Instagram, I think, about the Confederate flag. You know, like when white folks try to act like they don't understand why it's such a touchy thing for us as black people, it's no different than Jewish people in the swastika. You don't see the swastika posted around in public buildings. You don't see, and Hitler was a historical figure. Statues of him, you know, around in public parks. So the same reason the Jewish folk don't want that shit up, we don't want that motherfucking Confederate flag up either.
What is she doing? Hold on, y'all.
She talking about grandbaby.
Making all that noise like that.
Hey, Miss Mary.
Girl, she up there on the damn phone.
Yes, Brenda Jones said Michigan and Ohio. Yes, Michigan, Ohio as well.
Okay, listen, we got to get out of here, Craig, because Craig, I wish you would have caught the first part of the
I know. I didn't even know you were on.
Yeah, well, because I felt like, you know, you was out and, you know, you're a rich bitch by the swimming pool now these days.
Oh,
honey.
shut up. You know, I fell on my bike
Maddie.
the other day.
You over there with the steel claw, honey. You know, you're a rich bitch by the swimming pool. And I mean,
drinking her mimosas.
Yes, we were celebrating all things black, you know, all things this morning. We talked about Jordan Peele. We talked about is it Chloe or Haley? Haley, Chloe, one of the girls, the goddamn them girls is playing Ariel for the Little Mermaid. Like stuff that I'm really excited for coming up. We talked about Jordan Peele coming out with a Lovecraft Country on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm so excited to see that. You know, just lots of things. We talked about the ice cream song being racist, that they gotta go. We talked about the Aunt Jemima and the Uncle Ben's logos and shit, the pancake. Yeah. We talked about all the tears downs of all this shit that's been really sitting right around us that we've been walking by every day.
And subliminally, that shit affects us.
Yes, and
it holds us in a place of inferiority.
Yes, and we have to look at this shit every day. It's in our cabinets. It's you know.
And so I've had conversations with people when they're saying like, well, I don't understand, because they're even talking about changing Gone with the Wind, the film, like certain films, they trying to change certain things. And like a lot of people are saying like, well, why do they need to do that? It's already been done. And because generationally,
We don't want that to continue to affect our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, because it gives them a sense of inferiority and white folks a feeling of superiority and entitlement. So yeah, all that shit needs to be changed. Did you guys talk about Juneteenth as well? Because I know a lot of people.
Yeah, we talked about
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
We talked about that. Like, you missed the whole. It was a really good show this morning. So and I need to talk to you, Craig, short, like where we get off, like, so don't go nowhere.
Okay.
Listen, the loved one in Antwerp, thank you very much for coming on. Rachel, I see you.
Y'all go back on tour. I can't wait to see you guys.
Oh yeah, we gonna be back on there. Kara thing. Hamad. Oh, Craig, this is who I need you to speak to. Hold on, y'all. Take the two off. Y'all don't go nowhere. And put Hamad. Hamad was trying to figure out what is it that he can do in the Middle East to contribute to the cause.
Well, here's the first thing that came to mind for me when you asked that is because I don't know if you guys are organizing in the Middle East, but what I can suggest, one of my favorite charities, and what I always try to encourage the people that watch my lives. In fact, I just mentioned it the other day. One of my favorite charities is it's nationalbailout.org. And what they do is they're 501c3, so you can write it off on your taxes. I don't know the people over there. I don't get anything from it. But they're a 501c3 organization. And basically what they do is they bail out Black women and other women of color who have been charged with petty crimes. And typically their bail is less than $600, but they don't have the money to get out. And we all know now that it's a cycle, and a lot of times people get caught in the criminal justice system, and they're in there for 2-3 years. We saw it with Khalid Browder, as well as other people. But they just didn't have the money to get out, so they sit in jail for 2 and 3 years for these petty crimes. So nationalbailout.org is a great way that you can start. They bail out mothers, and they do a huge campaign every year for Mother's Day. They try to bail out as many Black mothers and other women of color on Mother's Day. So that's something that you can do. And I was supporting.
Is it the one with the heart?
I'll pull it up and show you.
I just put it up on my other screen, and it has a heart. Is it the one?
Yeah, let me look and see. Let me make sure. National bailout.
I mean, we can talk about this another time because I feel like you guys were talking about important things, and
No, that's all of this is important, and it's important, and I'm glad that I'm glad that this is a gesture that lots of people should be doing. I just gotta pee.
And then also and then Color of Change is another good nonprofit 501c3. Color of Change.
Hamad, how do you say your last name?
This is
I have it pulled up. It's not Hamad. It's actually Hamad. Hamad, yes.
Well, Hamad, I'm from the South. Listen, I'm from the South, Hamad, and what we tend to do is drag our A's and E's like Hamad. You know what I'm saying? Or Mo instead of Mo. What's your name? How you say your name, Mo?
My YouTube is Craig the Writer. Somebody asked, is Craig the Writer?
Mo, you from Africa?
Omalayo. Omolayo.
Mo.
Well, I have the two websites pulled up. Thank you so much. And before I go, I just want to say you guys just stay strong, and the whole world is watching. And yeah, a lot of movement started because of you guys, because how brave you were. And just stay strong.
Thank you. Listen, I'm coming over there. You got to take me. Listen, wait a minute now. I got to slide over there in incognito.
Hamad, where are you? Are you in Dubai? Where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where me and the married man had our rendezvous.
There you go. All right, Hamad. How about I'm talking about goddamn, because I'm trying to get it in right.
Hamad, how far are you from Jumeirah Beach?
No, it's Jumeirah Beach.
Jumeirah Beach. How far are you from Jumeirah Beach? How far are you from there?
Like 30 minutes away.
We had gay love and stuff on the beach.
Oh, did they stop you?
Now, Craig, if them people that went out there and stoned y'all hoes to death, it would have been nothing that you.
Oh no! We don't do that here. No, that's a misconception.
Listen, I write all about it in my second book.
We don't do that here.
They done picked up all kind of rocks out there to see you that man's ass out there on the beach. Put the goddamn clothes on your ass.
Oh God. Bye, y'all. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, you guys take care.
All right, baby. Okay, hold on. All right, okay. So we come to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It was a long show. We had a good time. You know, it was good. We got real political. Listen, you never know what the morning show gonna bring. So when you don't know what the morning show gonna bring, make sure you get your goalie gummies. Your goalie gummies will definitely keep your stomach from getting tore up. You hear me? If I take my goalie gummies, okay? My goalie gummies is good. What they put it up there on the screen, Mo? Because I'm gonna take Mo in it. Goalie gummies. The benefits of the goalie gummies is it helps with digestion, detoxifies, improves complexion, and enhances energy. It strengthens the heart and helps curbs the appetite. I'm about to have me one of these goalie gummies right now. I done ate so many. Mo. Put it back on the. They got to see. Cause see, I don't want to just be one of the girls that be talking about it. They got to see me consume. You know, that. Oh. Make sure when you go to goaliegummy.com, you use code TS Madison Hinton. That's TSMADISON HINTON and get you some of these. You don't even taste the apples. Mo, you want one? It'll stop that booty do. Well, just that do. It'll stop that stomach from sticking out more than that dick do. Oh. You don't? I don't either. So y'all know what I give. These things is good too. Girl, I'm gonna lick the finger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the show. I want to run our sponsor one more time so that you can go over there and get you some of this good old Tracy's chicken salad dressing. God damn it, gluten-free, no carbs. Run down there to the damn Whole Foods store and get you some of this chicken salad dressing from Tracy Carter, baby. This chicken salad. I'm about to have Miss Mary make me some up there. We're gonna put it on there. Run the commercial, Mo.
Making my gourmet chicken salad is just this easy. All you have to do is add cooked chicken along with my chicken salad dressing and stir. It's quality ingredients, it's healthy. There's no carbs, no trans fats, no artificial preservatives, no sugar, and it's delicious. But don't take my word for it. Ask them.
Easy to fix and good to eat. Look for Tracy's Chicken Salad Dressing at your local grocery store in the refrigerated section.
That's right, y'all. It makes a slamming chicken salad, but can be used on everything, hot or cold. Use it to prepare salmon, tuna, or even spinach. The recipes are on the website. Visit www.tracycarter.com. That's www.tracycarter.com. TRACYE Carter.com. Or visit them on Amazon, girl, and get you some of this chicken salad dressing. Just add chicken. My God, today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't come to the end of our show. Yeah, you can get it at Whole Foods. You could definitely get it at Whole Foods. We have come to the end of our show. I do thank you for tuning in and joining us today. I don't know what we're doing the weekend. Am I doing something this weekend? I don't know. I want you guys to enjoy your Juneteenth, and I want you guys, all my black folks out there and black and folks that think they black and doesn't have black dick in you, be proud. It's Juneteenth. Be black and proud. I love y'all very much. And I will see y'all. What's the day, Mo? Friday?
Yep, today is Friday. It don't feel like it.
It do feel like Friday. I got a couple dollars somewhere. Hey, man. Hey, you know. All right. I love you guys. And Mo, take us on out with the ending credits of our show. See y'all later on. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS.
Patreon is filled with one-on-one exclusive content behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there. Me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. This has been a TS Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation. Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao.